Hey guys, welcome back to Fallout Sub-Zero. Thanks for joining us. I am so freaking hyped that we're back. We're off of baby break and we're getting back on the normal schedule. Today we got Fallout. Tomorrow we got Spelljammer. Next week we got Eberron, City of Towers, and I've always wanted to say that. And we also got
you can say it whatever you want,
next week as well. So once again, I said this during Resident Evil stream, but I just want to give a big shout out to Emma and to Pepper and to Mia for making the baby break and keeping the channel afloat and doing everything here. You ran games, you set up sets, you guys made overlays, you did everything. I didn't touch a damn thing, and they ran this whole channel. So big shout out to them. I want W's in the chat. W's for
one L
for Pepper, Emma, and Mia. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'm so excited that we're all here.
I thought you were gonna say put F's in the chat. Yeah.
F's in the chat.
Pay your respects.
Yeah, pay your respects. Baby break is dead. No.
Never again.
Also, not to hijack it, but Monday I'm going to start a new little show for the members.
Yes, yes.
It's called The Weekly Grind, and I'm going to play some Diablo, and Olivia's going to come hang out with us. So,
Hell yeah. Members only stream, so go check that out on Monday.
That's what you were talking about in your Discord, I see.
Mia's going to grind some Diablo. It's going to be pretty cool. I also, I have a plug, all right? I have a little thing I want to talk about, okay? I don't know if you guys have noticed. It's so gay. Yeah,
I thought you were talking about a drug dealer.
It's Pride Month in like 2 weeks.
I'm going to take that. It'd be like Batman.
Yeah.
Batman with Bane. My
Tomorrow
spine
Pepper's going to break us over your knee.
Yeah. I don't know. What am I wearing? Thanks for noticing. This is a Parents Pitfall t-shirt.
Oh, that's
brand new XP to level 3 merch that I've done a collaboration with Juniper, and they made some really cool merch. And you can go check it out at xp2level3.store. Check out the back, y'all. Check it out.
Oh,
it's a good t-shirt.
Cool.
This week's podcast,
Drop it
Spencer
like it's hot or
is in
something.
the sweatshirt.
I am.
It's good.
How's that?
Yeah,
it's great.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now sit down, stop
Just
being
for the
gay.
bonus one,
Stick your butt out a little more.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my
God.
That's
better.
Oh,
That's
no,
better.
what the hell?
I missed it. Do it again.
Girl, you can see it whenever you want.
That's true.
For free.
You want to go upstairs?
Hey, yo!
You guys can go check out the store.
Yeah.
The merch. There's also one. What?
What? Huh?
I thought that was Emma yelling. There's also one that says XP to level 3 on it. It's like a dungeon design. It's got like a dungeon map on the back of it. It's long sleeve. This shirt is so comfortable. Yeah. I'm super happy with it. And pretty cool thing. There was a little bit of a let up on some tariffs, so the shirts are a little bit cheaper. So yeah, these are also limited run. I don't know if you knew that. We're only selling them until the 7th of June of next month. So get them while you can. And thanks for supporting me and getting cool merch and stuff like that. So thank you. Okay. I don't think I have anything else.
I have some stuff to read off.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Please.
Yeah.
Do you want to read it?
Just this first one.
Yeah.
But now I look at the name, I don't want to.
It's too late. You put it out there.
Go on.
Carry on.
Scrubbed. Who's been a member
What was that? I didn't hear that.
for 14 months. You should have been listening.
You laughed through it. I didn't really get the enunciation there.
Hey, Sprinkler, when can we talk about Redacted again? I don't know what you're talking about. P.S. Pepper, when will you be my... that's weird. They didn't write anything there. And then P.P.S. I'm happy to see you see all of the content come back after baby break. I know it must be tough. And then they put PPPS, but then didn't write anything.
But you can't censor the member messages.
It's weird. They didn't put anything.
What to say?
I don't know. I can't. Do you know what that It's blank there.
Oh no, you're right. There is blank.
Yeah.
It's like blank, blank,
crazy.
blank, blank,
That's
question mark. So they want something from you, but I'm not
Sorry,
sure what it
Scroat.
is. Sorry,
Yeah,
Scroat.
Scroat wants that Teemo jungle.
Yeah, sorry, Scrub, but yeah,
What? Sorry.
Bazinga with you.
I
Sorry.
didn't hear.
Go ahead,
Wrong
Spencer.
with you.
What?
Yeah.
I said Scroat. Scroat
Yeah.
wants the
Yeah.
Teemo jungle.
The what? I
sorry.
can't-
And do you
Sorry
want to read
about
the rest of them?
Man, clowning, dude.
Something.
What?
That's banned.
Yeah, you
Why?
can't.
Why is it? Why?
All
what?
I hear is
Freedom of
beep
speech.
every
Freedom of
time
speech.
Yeah,
he
it's
says
weird.
that.
I'm telling Grok on you.
Not anymore.
I don't even use Twitter.
Go ahead.
Can you read the next one? Oh, you
Yeah.
want me to do it?
Yeah, no, you can read it.
Okay, Axel donated $5 and said, "We are so back. Also want to say thanks for all the awesome content you guys had during Baby Break. Yay, it was so cool. Baby Break was so
great.
awesome. One werewolf tooth in a holy lesbian monk's palm.
That's insane.
13 months.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Descend next week.
I don't know who that is. But
And they said,
Yeah.
"It's that temperature. Is that the temperature falling? It must be Fallout Sub-Zero time. Here's to the end of Baby Break and to the return of our regularly scheduled program. Plus, what did you guys think of my new username?
It's great.
I love it. It's so
So
good.
great.
It's so good. It's so great.
Phenomenal.
Mr. Corny Cargo, member for 11 months. Praises be to Adam's holy light. And the child of Adam, I bless thee to be safe under his glow. Thank you. And John Doe sent 1 membership. Thank you, John Doe. Appreciate that.
And
There's tons of W's in the chat. Let's go.
And there's one else.
Damn it.
Wow, they managed to do just one.
I think they asked
That's
us for
great.
you.
Prime Emperor 919 donated $5 and said, "We are so back. So happy to see Followed is here again. Cheers to the live play. I can watch live because my group plays on Thursdays." Nice, dude.
That's cool.
That's cool to have Matthew
Okay,
Mercer
yeah,
in the
I was
chat.
about to say, are
Yeah.
you a member
Crazy.
of Critical Role?
Thank you so much. And then Treeman sent 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much,
Beautiful,
Treeman.
beautiful
And
Treeman.
we will read the rest at break. So thank you guys for. Oh fuck! All right, Warlock, you got in right at the last second. Warlock donated $20 and said, "You all, whether knowing it or not, have helped me through some dark times in the past year. I got a job, making friends. I'm happier. I owe a part of my thanks to you all. Thanks for being genuine." Thank you very much,
Congrats.
Warlock.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Sometimes you just need like one good thing.
That's
Yeah,
very sweet.
I feel that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, congrats to you.
Yeah, hell
Pull yourself
yeah.
out of that. That's
Yeah.
huge.
All right, let's all die in the wasteland.
Can't wait.
Who's
Die.
ready?
It's like,
Yeah. Well,
Bye in the
bye,
wasteland.
Me. We've
Yeah.
recalculated all the SP.
yeah, as soon as I walked in,
It
they were
was.
told you did math wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
We were a little late
Sorry.
because we were calculating
I'm
some stuff.
sorry.
But that's
Yeah,
just how
Grace
it
came
goes.
in and was like, "Oh my God, my friends, it's so good to see you, Jacob
like,
and
Did math
Spencer."
wrong.
Yeah, and you guys were like, "Hey, dummy,
Yeah, I'm so mad.
you did your math
Dingus.
wrong."
No, I
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
Absolutely not.
That's not what happened.
No,
That's,
there were several times where we were going over them like, it's wrong. No, it's no, it is right. No, it.
No, it's wrong.
Just don't
How
trust
the
me when
fuck
it
do you
comes to
play
math.
this game?
I'm
Yeah.
okay with people telling me I'm so wrong.
We gotta
I'm like,
find the
"That's
guy who
okay."
made this.
Yeah,
we
I'm
gotta,
saying
we
about-
gotta get him to answer some questions.
You're like,
Oh,
hey, it's
false
so
system?
good, but also
Okay.
math
Yeah,
is
I'll find
hard.
Yeah, math is.
There's the. I know it's up on a Patreon for free. You can go find it. So
yeah?
Link in bio.
I'm sure you can suss out who
Who
wrote
actually
that,
uploaded
you know.
it and who wrote it. And
We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
Last we left off
Here he's hot.
Things.
on Fallout Sub-Zero.
He also the plugin.
You guys
let me pull up the
Is
app.
it great?
had to. That's cool. What happened last time, Pepper? You want to invoke
I
the
can.
fucking
I
runes
can,
of,
dude.
of the
The
elder
runes?
gods?
I can. Tit for tat. Tomorrow's my day, not yours. I can, buds. I can.
You're gonna be asked what happened to Spelljammer.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
it.
sure.
I
I'm sure
got
my
it.
notes are great.
No, you're.
Carl Spencer's.
You guys are all
Yeah,
a group of wastelanders who were captured by a mercenary gang, stripped of all of your stuff, and mysteriously thrown into an ancient prison into a trash pile. Instead of killing you, not very efficient. You all awoke together, not knowing who one another are, and traveled through this prison trying to find a way out. You had learned that it was you'd found out through some hardship and through hardship being you're just trying to sneak around the prison, but there's an enormous mech-like power armor that is guarding the entire place, and it's nearly killed you a couple times, but you guys were able to move around the prison, find various key cards in order to get to an elevator that requires the admin permissions to possibly lead to an escape route, or at least to find out what's going on here. That is kind of the gist of what has happened in these past 4 games as we come into episode 5 of Fallout Sub-Zero. The last thing you guys did after defeating a bear and after fighting prisoners that were ghoul-like people that were transformed into failed men. Yes,
I'm sorry, you forgot to mention the bear fucking talks.
It
the
did.
bear did talk. It was an experimental
such a
bear.
fucking bear.
It was the bear spoke. And it was really funny because it was like whatever the last thing that somebody says is what it's going to say. And Jesse fucking said, let nature take its course. And I was like, wow, that couldn't be more fitting. But you guys killed it, stripped it, and ate it. Mm-hmm. It's dead now.
I don't think
Dinner.
we skinned it.
They stripped it of its skin.
Stripped
dude.
it.
Stripped it of its skin.
Took off its shorts.
Panties.
Its shorts.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, would it wear
panties?
pants like this or like this? Which way?
I don't know.
Both ways.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just really depends on the day.
It's like overalls.
Yeah.
There's another point
Did we
where
kill Paddington?
No.
there was another
Much
point
too
where you
small.
guys had Wendy, you were able to hear
Yeah.
like just some distant off music playing.
Yeah.
Jesse felt like you guys were kind of being watched while you're at the prison. And one of those mercenaries had your Walkman around their neck, and they were gunned down outside of the prison. You were able to recover your Walkman again. The only one of the objects that you guys have been able to recover recently. And then you guys were able to break into the one of the offices that had like these locks on the store. It was irradiated on the inside, but it had a bunch of loot. And you guys have gathered all of the loot, leveled up to 4, and that's where we left off. You guys have the final key card. You are able to get to the elevator and activate it so that you can head down and find all of its secrets. But the last thing I believe we didn't do was divvy up ammunition. That's what Spencer wrote down. So that's what we're going to do.
I do just need to have a quick amendment,
Yes, of course.
which is just that Wendy nearly died 3 times in this prison. 3 times.
It did happen, yeah.
But Walkman has carried us through. And that's
Maybe
what's
we're gonna
matters.
get
true.
almost a 4th time.
Yeah.
We'll find
I'm
out.
not getting into any more elevators.
Oh, yeah, there was a whole situation with an elevator and a frag mine and a robot
Yeah.
that
It
could
was
turn
great.
invisible.
You did
That's
good.
on me. That one's
I
on
have a
me.
stick figure
I have a
falling
perk
down.
now, so it should be better.
Oh, good.
Should be.
No, it was no one's fault.
Does the Star Wars notes?
What?
No, but it is on Star Wars scrap of paper. Any paper is good. Any paper is good.
It's like those symbols
We're
look
big on
familiar.
recycling.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll write it on a coffee filter. I don't care.
So let's divvy out some ammunition.
Yes.
What weapon? Can you remind me of the weapons that you guys got? Because you got the double barrel shotgun,
I got a sawed-off.
sawed-off double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
There was a 357 Magnum.
Mm-hmm.
And was there anything else?
I have a laser pistol.
Okay.
To no idea
Wasn't there like
what
some
degree.
kind of fancy assault rifle or something like that?
There is,
That was in the basement level.
Yeah, I do have an assault rifle. There are 1 plasma grenade, 4 frag grenades, 4 frag mines, 2 9mm pistols, 2 10mm pistols, 3 combat knives,
Yep.
which is I first thought it was the I thought these notes were from a different system.
Yeah.
357 Magnum, a laser pistol, a first aid kit, and I think that's all I have. Plus maybe this is
There's also
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
frag grenades and a
Rustic.
plasma grenade.
Yeah.
Plasma grenade. That was.
Oh
in-
right, it's
Yeah.
right here. You're right. You're right.
Okay, so the guns are we got the shotgun, 357 Magnum, laser pistol. Was there one I'm missing? Or is it just those 3?
I-
Just those
Did
3?
you say there
Okay.
were 2 pistols?
I
2
have
10mm?
4 pistols counting the revolver.
Yes.
Okay.
I also had a single shotgun. I don't know if you wanted that included in the
Oh no, I think you found that one earlier.
No. Okay.
I know you have it for sure. Okay. So then let's get a couple of these just kind of handled real quick, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So for the double barrel shotgun, the sawed-off one, that's the 12 gauge rounds. Go ahead and find 6 12 gauge rounds.
6.
Yeah. Any 10 ammunition is 1 load.
Okay.
For the 357, that's going to be 10 rounds for the 357,
Oh, sure.
which is just 357 bullets.
Wow. I wonder how that happened.
Go ahead and add 1 energy cell for the laser pistol. And then we had what were the other ones? The 9 millimeter or 10 millimeter?
Did both.
Both.
Both
We
of
have
them.
4.
4 of them now.
2 each.
I think you found 2 previously, and there were 2 in here. So
What I have written down is all in one spot, so it's all together.
okay, go ahead and take 20 10 millimeter rounds. And none of these weapons are presumed loaded. They were like in storage, so they weren't loaded,
And they're pristine.
and they are pristine.
Is the 10 mil? So do we have no 9mm rounds then?
Did you find a 9mm in there as
2
well?
9 and 2 10.
2 9s, 2 10s.
Then also 10 9mm rounds.
Okay.
Sorry, there were 2 10s and 2 9s. Sorry, I did
Yes.
my math wrong.
The
20 of both,
nines.
so 10 more. So
10 more?
20 9mm,
Okay.
20 10mm rounds.
And then there was a shot-off shotgun.
There was 6
Right, that
for
was the 12 gauge rounds.
Cool. Just make sure we.
That I believe Windy has, right? Do you have the shotgun?
Yes. Sorry, I was like,
Somebody else takes the shotgun. She's like,
Yeah.
I'll bite you.
yeah.
Just watch me. No, she's so weak. She's a weak kitten right now. They put her in like that little chair. She's like,
Oh yeah, you're just spinning right now.
Sorry, I love the idea of you guys escaping the prison, but you have Windy in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
She's got like no bandage up. She's like the guy in SpongeBob who breaks his legs when he
She
gets
had
up
a
and
really
shit.
bad time in there.
Yeah.
we learned so much together.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe once you guys are, I hand the reins to you. I mean, I have the reins, but the direction of where you guys head next is totally up to you.
Did we divvy this up besides the shotgun?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Is it just? Are we just gonna assume I'm carrying all of it? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I have room if that's the issue.
I could use, I mean, either of those pistols to repair my 10mm or 9mm as well, unless somebody. Well, there's 2. I don't
carry it.
necessarily need it. I mean, some of the 10mm ammo would be nice, but I don't really need 9mm ammo,
Okay.
unless somebody else does.
I mean, we all have a weapon, right?
Yeah, I have my axe.
If you want me to, look, I'm better with a shotgun, but if you're one, I can take like a handgun too. If someone doesn't.
I don't use a gun, so.
I think consolidation might be key here
Okay.
too. I mean, if you need one for sure, because I don't think anyone's going to use them.
I'll take one of the knives.
No, for sure.
Because if Jesse can bring whatever gear he has back up,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that
So-
solves a problem for them to carry it around.
Yeah. So how many of those do you need to fix your gun to?
Just one of each.
One of each. Okay.
1 10, 1 9.
Okay.
Because then I'll be at decay 0.
Okay. So do you want to carry both of those until?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I honestly might hang on to the 10mm until I'm down to decay 2 or decay 3 on the other 10. It's fine. I'll take care of it one way or another. So I can have those. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. And these were pristine, right? Like 0 decay.
Even the combat knife? Knives?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I have one that has 5 levels decay on it, so I'll just do a little swapperoo.
Oh, I think
just
I
want
also
this one?
took one of the combat knives.
So you have a knife. You have a knife. I'll
Yes.
take a knife.
Yes.
Okay.
556.
Oh boy.
Just so you guys know, my sawed-off shotgun is gonna decay more rapidly because it has unstable.
Right.
So every 5 times I reload, it's gonna
Decay.
put a level of decay on
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay. These are settled. This is settled. Who wants the revolver?
I personally don't think I have any real investment on any of the weapons other than maybe the grenades.
Okay. Do you want to just take the grenades then?
Sure. Yeah.
Anyone else want a grenade?
Yeah, there are 4. I don't know if I need
There's
all
5 of them. There's 4 frag and then 1 plasma.
That's true.
I'm okay.
Oh, also the mines. I'm sorry. The
I'm like
mines
a
are also
little
something.
too close to it. Just like, not again.
Yeah, that's valid.
Sam's gonna never touch an explosive.
Yeah.
Valid.
Does anybody?
Learn my
Sorry,
lesson.
does anybody have any weapons that take 10mm ammunition?
No,
Can
that's
I just
actually what I was
have
just
all
looking.
of it then?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not looking.
How much is it? It's 20.
There's 20 rounds for each.
Boy, howdy.
So
DM, we did get a cool rifle last time, and it had a jumble of letters as its name. Do you remember what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I remember why I didn't want to take the revolver, and it's because of strength requirement 4.
Yeah, that's
have
also
strength
important. Make
3.
sure that your strength meets the bare minimum to hold it. But I think that we discovered that wasn't that bad though.
Yeah,
I think we thought it was worse, but it did something different.
yeah,
it was just more AP.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
more
that's what it was.
AP.
Just use more AP.
More AP or disadvantage. I know it. They're down there.
The assault rifle is a U.S. Army XM16E1. And that's X-M16-E1.
I'm sorry, can you say the first part? Again?
X.
No, I'm
Oh, sorry, U.S. Army.
No, guys, just making sure. That's the only thing I had to do.
And it's been configured for 5mm rounds instead of 5.56.
For the break, I should have looked at guns.
And it has
They
improved
have more
rifling.
stuff.
Yes.
The sawed-off, I understand what a sawed-off shotgun is. I just want to make sure it operates the same way, right? So I'm going to load 2 in, and then I fire it, and both of them go, right?
Yes. Wait. Yes, because the hammer hits both at the same time.
Sure.
There do exist types of shotguns that let you do one at a time, but
Right, so 6
Less common.
will mean that I have 3 shots with it.
I believe so. Let me double check it really fast. Actually, it might be wrong. I think it...
I mean, it's M16
6
is different.
load.
I don't know what I
Because with the system of the game, because if it says 2 rounds, that might just mean that you do fire one and then you fire the other. So I think it might be the opposite, where I might be wrong, where you can fire both, but that's unruly. It is 2 rounds. So within how the system plays, that should be you are firing one, then you're firing another, and then you're reloading.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I'm sure this is. I can already remember us having this conversation, but I don't remember the result of it. Is it this? Is it in lore or whatever in universe that the M16 doesn't normally take 5mm rounds?
Correct. Normally it takes 5.56.
That's all I want to know.
This is a special weapon that
Because
does
the
take
system
5mm.
itself is just an
Yeah.
assault rifle. Okay.
It also, so weapons have only a certain amount of mods that they can have. That weapon has the improved rifling mod, but it doesn't
Yes.
count against its total amount of mods that it has. Improved rifling just increases the range by half.
Okay. Doesn't
Just for something.
count against hard parts. Okay.
And then did we divvy up the 9mm ammo yet?
No.
I'll take 10 of that. I
10?
think because you have a gun that also takes 9mm, don't you?
Probably the pipe pistol,
Okay.
but that's
Unless
like,
somebody else needs 9mm ammo.
No, I need
Okay.
556
Then I
and
need
it's,
5
just,
mm.
it's more like a backup than anything.
Do you
Taking
want
all
more
the
ammo
things?
for it?
Sure, unless someone wants them.
No, I'm just.
Oh,
I need to
okay.
I'm
calculate
good right
Cool.
now.
Okay.
my
Your
load.
weight. Okay.
Grace said she doesn't need any more 9mm ammo, so I'm down to take all of it.
Okay.
Cool.
Sheesh. I'm
Give me the
fucking
bullets.
loaded.
If you,
Literally.
If you
That was
Locked and loaded.
if you
Locked
bump
and
into me,
loaded.
sounds like a what is it, coin
If you shake me, I'll sound like a piggy bank.
The FD is going to pick you up, turn you upside down, take all your coins.
Oh, my ammo.
Oh, he dies. He bursts into loot into.
Yeah, I get hit and my bullets fly everywhere like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. No, that's Shadow actually.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I should have worn that Shadow the Hedgehog shirt you got me.
God.
Maybe forever on.
That would be funny.
That's
She's
not
gone.
my phone. He's blood.
Good. So I'm just going to assume I'm carrying all the other weapons unless someone takes it.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Okay.
Question for you really quick, just
Yeah.
as a reminder. So if I have 2 9mm pistols,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to use one to repair the other, does consuming one of those repair it by 1 level of decay?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, you annihilate one for 1 level.
Good to know.
It just gives you all of the materials that you would need.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Can you find a range bag?
Well, let me double check.
I don't think so. Well,
Because-
maybe. I'm not sure. If
Sorry,
it's
what
in
was
the
my
notes. I
memory?
Can we
don't
find
have
a
that.
range
wrong.
bag?
I just know that you have a
That
backpack.
sounds
I do have a
changed
backpack.
things.
We did have a range bag. I think I gave it to Pepper, and then Pepper gave it to you.
Okay, I think we
Probably.
have one.
Yeah, I just don't have the
Also,
notes for that.
did you take the first aid kit that we found?
Yes.
Okay.
I know that I have a backpack as well. I think maybe a few of us have backpacks. So
I don't know why you wrote that down. I'm not getting with that. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna forget. Let's just drop all this bullshit.
Instead of using required materials to repair an item, you can instead use a copy of the item or an item that has similar statistics. If you do, you repair an additional level, so it's 2.
oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Then I won't. I won't consume this.
If you do, you repair an additional level of decay so long as the item you use for the materials has 5 or less levels of decay. Oh, wait, hang on. If you do, you repair an additional level of decay so long as the item that... Oh, so...
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so if this 9mm is 6 levels of decay, it will only repair 1 level. But if it's above 5, then it's like you can use more materials and it repairs 2.
That makes sense. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. I feel there has to be somebody out there who's just like, Jacob had a ghostwriter with this system. The amount of times that I forget that I forget rules, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I wrote that in there. Nope. My memory is that was there was a different Jacob that day that wrote that. I don't know who he is. That's why I sign shit now.
Bro, it's called you have ADHD.
Yeah.
So
the ghostwriter was Adderall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mr. Adderall.
Yeah.
Follow-up question for you.
Uh-huh.
You said that these pristine weapons were not loaded.
No.
Okay. If I load a magazine into one, does that count as 1 reload?
Yeah. Because you're loading it in. That's 1 reload.
Damn.
Heard.
Can you
Heard,
grab
chef.
me my
R1.
binder?
Of course, dear.
It's gonna be at the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's an interesting like egg and
On
chicken
the floor.
situation with this game.
Which came first, the gun or the magazine?
Yeah, the gun of the magazine. And then if it loads in, does that count as level of decay? Because it's its first load, and technically, yes.
It's first load.
Yo! Whoa!
Well,
Whoa!
what does the rules text say? Does it say first reload or first load?
Each time you reload, but that means you're
'Cause
loading it in.
reload implies that it was loaded at some point.
We're catching you on a technicality,
Yeah.
buds.
No.
It's okay if
Judge.
it is. I don't actually care that much. It's just, I just want to know so that I can keep track
Oh,
of
I'm
it.
looking for load qualities.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it would be weird to constantly give you guys weapons that had like 1 reload in them already. So
be
no,
kind of
I don't think it
pedantic,
does.
huh?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pedantic. So no, the first
Great.
time you load in the bullets, no.
Great.
But every
Yeah.
time after that.
So Jesse has his 2 new pistols, and he stows the other 2 like in the backpack, and he takes the new ones and it's fucking locked
Perfect.
and loaded.
Love that.
The idea that it could devalue
The Lord is
because
my
the
shepherd.
shopkeeper loads the
Never been loaded before. You're like, does it fire? Didn't test it.
Look,
fine,
man,
fine.
do you want it or not?
If you wanted to know.
If I do, it depreciates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sold that fucker a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
It's Nerf, so it's nothing.
I could have that orange dip.
It is funny, but you guys are unironically role playing a perfect Fallout Apocalypse vendor.
Yes.
Like he would of course be like, I don't know if it works. Try it. Bye, bitch.
Good luck. I'm off to the next town.
Yep. See
Hey,
you.
Jacob.
Yes.
For a range bag, you have written that you can store up to 3 weapons in the bag that have the 2-handed or unwieldy property. Do they have to have that for them to be halved? Because that's
Because you throw a pistol in there, it's not halving it.
Okay.
Pistol breaks in half.
I'm sorry. I
Like a
was
Kit
writing
Kat.
all of my shotgun stuff down. Did I get a pistol or
Do you want one?
I mean, just so I have backup after if this goes.
Oh yeah. You have some options.
Okay. What do we got?
You can have
What's your strength?
a 9mm pistol, a 10mm pistol, or the revolver, or a laser
can use
pistol.
the revolver. It's strength requirement 4.
Are the other ones higher than that?
No.
No.
I think there's only one handgun that has a strength requirement of 6. That might be the big ass
laser
revolver.
weapon
But
require energy
I have a
weapons.
strength of 3.
I believe so. Yes.
That would be terrible. Let's not do that. Well, not terrible, just not good. So, whoever's like, what, any of the other ones, I'm good
Okay.
with. Yeah. So.
Do you want the? I guess you take whatever.
Sure.
The 10mm is 10 load, and the other 2 are 6.
I'll take a 6 one.
Oh, the
Okay.
10mm is 10 load?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's a gun.
I'm gonna reach my
I
hand in
didn't
the
know
back.
that. I thought it was 6
Roll
load.
it. Roll a d2.
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 Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. Oh wait.
I'll double check for
We'll
you.
just do a little cat flip.
Yeah, do a little cap flip.
Heads or tails? Heads. You pick.
Heads 1.
Did you say a 9mm pistol is load 10?
No.
10.
10
That's
is
it.
load 10.
Heads.
Heads.
That's what
You
she
get a
said.
So it's
9mm
6.
pistol.
I was
yeah.
gonna say.
Oh, I just looked at it. Unless this is the old one.
And 2.1?
Yes.
Which one did you take, Mia?
9mm.
Okay, I'll give you 10 9mm
Thank
ammunition
you.
as well.
Thank you.
Where the hell is the
my
freaking
God.
page? Oh, because it's looking at.
Only 6 load.
Wait, is the 9mm pistol 6 load?
Yes.
as well? I was gonna say. Okay.
9mm is 5.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I just looked
I
at
was
it.
all confused.
Where is the gun
DC
page?
repair. And
And
then
then this is a little unrelated to everything we're doing right now, but what did we end up doing with all that bear stuff? I know we ate some of it, but what about the fur and shit?
We made clothes with
Or
it.
clothes, yeah.
Pretty sure.
armor.
Gotcha. Were we able to make insulated clothes for everybody?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
After
Okay.
making like a little.
Yes.
Well, I did not write it down, so.
I think we all have insulated clothes to some degree.
Oh, well, I guess you don't really need it. do
No,
you?
no, no, no. You're right. I shouldn't say all.
I don't know. We put a little cap on the dome.
And then we have a lot of opportunities.
Like
to,
a little Ushanka hat on your
I
head.
was also just flat out thinking you put the jacket on the head, so it's just the arms are.
I have.
We put the bear head like on like
Oh
the,
God.
on the dome. That would go hard, actually.
Well, actually, I don't think we do have insulated clothing.
We're playing 2.1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right
we do.
here, I have 10mm pistol is load 10, and then a 9mm is 6.
Did he just? Did he say we did?
I'll come look.
It's fucking.
I sure hope not.
I keep looking at the side.
I got plenty of carry load at the backpack,
notebook
but-
like a
Yeah.
dumbass.
Like cross.
What?
Yeah, I keep looking like. Good tone. I'm like,
Why is
oh.
mine different? Where'd you get this?
You?
Where did I get mine?
I assume also you.
Oh, that's weird because in the
No, this is-
book,
He has
It
the homebrew
says-
version.
But it's 2.1 right here.
I know, but I can tell this is the old one because in the book I also made every other one gray.
Oh,
So
Nerd.
this is the old one for some reason.
well then, old Jacob decided that they weighed more.
yeah.
I did completely
Can
overhaul.
Can you send me what you have then? Because if
Yeah.
what I have is
I'll
old,
put it in the
then
Discord.
Bro's taking zinc supplements.
yeah.
What?
Eating all the-
Why would
You
that?
said you overhauled load.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
why did it take you so long to say that?
Sorry.
You made me look at that, and then you're like, "It's the cops."
Whoa. Oh no.
I did that today to Nicole, and that's what she said. I was like, well,
All right. We got our inventory settled.
I think so,
Got
yeah.
everything figured out.
at least for now.
So-
we do have insulated clothes though, because we spent a whole like
Talking
time-
about bats and rats and
Oh,
stuff.
that's right.
We
Yeah.
didn't
How many
I
have
bats it would
17
take
blankets.
to make.
Yeah.
inventory
Yeah.
line to like.
Oh, that's right, because we took the
Utilize
blankets
everyone's-
too and used that to
Yeah.
also. Okay,
I
that's
was
right.
I was
that's
say, I was
right.
like,
We
that's
did a whole
good
thing.
because I think the notes I have do say
Okay.
we do have enough.
Yeah, I have crafting
But if we had
time.
other materials, that's probably why.
Yeah.
I have
I think
crafting
that's
time
when
and
it ended up
sparkles.
happening.
It says it has half an hour or 1.5 hours.
Okay, so we did
did
make
do the
insulated
thing.
clothing.
Yes.
We
What's the
spent-
load on insulated clothing?
5.
5 load.
Unless
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless.
Unless.
What?
You tell us, Jacob.
insulated clothing load.
Why are you trying to make your mistake mine?
Oh,
Whoa.
My load was normal.
God damn.
my load was.
Good
What?
Lord.
That's what they all say.
I'm sorry.
That'd be
It
crazy.
might never mind.
Okay, so they're 5 while you're wearing them. If you're not wearing them, I think it's like 20.
That's crazy.
Good
Why?
golly, because you're
Heavy.
carrying.
Have you ever
Yeah.
tried to carry a jacket?
It's like you're shoving it into
harder
your
than,
backpack.
Than
taking
wearing
up-
the
Oh, so
jacket.
it's not an actual like weight comparison.
No, it's
how
how much
bulky it
space
is.
it's taking.
Yeah, that's why
yes.
it's called load.
That's why
Because
it's
I would have called it something. I would just called it pounds.
pounds.
Okay. I just assumed all this time it was weight comparison.
It's a mixture of both. It's a mixture
Yeah.
of space and weight.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's bulky. It's hard to
Oh.
carry.
Yeah.
You know, hefty load.
All right.
Load.
So
Why did
I know. I know. Don't you wiggly guy for a second.
what are y'all doing?
I don't know.
So where are we in the prison again?
You guys are in basically like
yeah. Great, thanks.
you guys are basically in like the
Why is it green?
most like northern west corner of it. You guys can very easily navigate back to the room with the elevator if you'd like to do that.
Well, we need to do that because we got to get the guy access to the dude who had access to the hefty, or at least find a way to work around the hefty because we're not leaving unless that thing is neutralized.
Yes.
We take it down, we get the XP.
That's true.
Yeah, and let me burn through all my ammunition and hope it doesn't, crush me or turn me into
I don't think it will.
fucking Swiss cheese.
9mm.
Okay, what's your plan then?
I mean, I think we're going up to the final level that we weren't able to have access to, right?
Yes.
3?
Because we got the final key card, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to that center atrium chamber where you would, the security room is in there as well as the where you guys had fought the bear for the first time. The glowing door requires that 3rd level key card, which you are able to take each one and line it up into the door, allowing this large metal door. You hear it like decompress. You hear it decompress and like it opens up into this small room with a regular elevator on the inside of it, but the walls are like lined with tons of like metal and concrete. From the inside of the elevator, it looks like there are 2 buttons.
All right. Well,
Up and down, left and right.
go.
You're gonna go inside it?
Oh. You can...
Yeah,
What
let's
do you-
take the elevator that goes left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was just really funny. I think that's called a
It's more-
monorail at that point.
It's
but
more of like, you know how you have an elevator and it 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah. Up
Oh,
and down.
like there's more buttons.
I would
Yeah.
imagine that if there's 2 buttons, one is up and then one is down. That's just me.
We
I'm
had a
sorry.
fucking robot.
Yeah,
And the
you're
other
right.
one, it was
You're right.
invisible.
You know what? You're so right. Jesse will do a robot sweep.
You're gonna go in the elevator. And
I will peek my head with my gun and just look up, around.
roll perception.
Last time it was hidden.
Yeah, it was
It
invisible.
was in
Invisible.
stealth
Yeah, but
mode.
this time I have the Lord on my side.
I don't know if I want to get in the elevator.
Lord?
It's all right. You stay
I
here.
think I should stay. Yeah, I feel like
Perception, just
We'll clear it out.
perception.
it's- okay.
Just perception.
12.
You scan around using your gun, kind of feel around the elevator, pointing at any point of creature possibly being able to hide. You kind of feel around the room. There is nothing in here.
Okay, we're clear.
There are 2 buttons, one with an arrow that goes up and one with an arrow that goes down.
We're going up, right? Or are we going down? I can't remember.
3?
Up, right?
Yeah, so-
Because
Yeah.
down was just the basement that we've already been to, right?
But there was no elevator down there, I think.
Oh,
Feel-
there wasn't another elevator.
Yeah.
Then maybe
Why don't we do both?
both, yeah.
Well, let's go up first.
Yeah.
We'll go up first. Okay.
Oh,
Well, down it is.
Weight limit
Oh, wait.
again?
we weigh too much. I've got to go.
No, the weight limit on this one's like 3 tons.
Oh, it just says
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it won't let us go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Or-
Well,
Is there a
Or
hatch?
There's a robot in here again.
Yeah, there's a hatch.
Weight limit's not going off, it's fine.
You wanna,
Do you think it's holding
wanna give
down
me a
the down
boost,
button?
or-
No, really funny.
you can give me a boost.
Okay.
You're way bigger than me.
Yes.
When
I'm
you-
gonna-
How are we gonna get
I'm gonna
it
give
down?
Jesse a boost
I'll
up
stay
to
here.
the hatch.
What if it down is way up?
I'll walk out the front door. It's fine.
You go to the hatch and you open it, and it opens up, and there's like it's like 3 feet and then concrete.
Oh.
Oh, the
right.
button's
Oh,
there
this
for.
doesn't go
yeah,
up.
just goes down. Why is there a button for?
Because
When you go down,
because
then
when
you
you
have
go
to go
down,
up.
you need to come back up.
That's true.
Well, it was worth investigating.
You can't go left or right.
Yeah.
Down we go. Down we
All right,
go.
is everybody on the elevator?
No.
You said 3 tons.
God, no.
All right.
Weight limit's
Get-
fine.
Bright eyes,
Okay.
get in
Closes
the
the door.
elevator.
She goes, come
No,
on.
no.
I'm
Big
going
Man, are
in
you
the
on the
button.
elevator? Okay, everybody except for Wendy's on the
No, no,
elevator.
no, no,
Hold
no.
the door.
What if
Get
it's
in
out
there.
here now? We opened it.
Uh-huh.
It came out before he walked in,
Oh,
and now it's waiting
shit.
for you to be alone.
Yeah.
What if there's a second bear?
I've read
I'm
manuals
not worried about the bear. The
those
bear's
assault
fine.
drones.
The
They're
assault
they
drone's
have
the
machine
problem.
learning,
No.
whatever that means.
Okay.
You carry my frag mines.
How much do they weigh?
32.
30.
There's 4 of them.
Fuck.
I know. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the guy who wrote it.
Are you on the updated fucking?
Oh, I'm at the book. Dude. I don't know what it is.
But is that the old book or the new book?
No,
Well,
that's the correct
It
one.
is the old book. Because this hand.
69.
But I didn't
Yeah.
change. There was like traits that I just
69? Oh, that's
forgot.
funny. That's good.
Uh,
I just like
yeah,
the
if you
idea
could,
of,
that'd be great.
of Big Bad going, can you hold my mind?
I'm sure I'll use
And
it
we're
at
like,
some point.
yeah, my proximity mind.
Yeah, Audra is currently like, Wendy, you have to get in here. It might be out there. You never know.
Yeah.
And then like turns and Big Man's like this, holding a bunch of frag mines.
Yeah.
Hey, Audra.
Just like, I think we're worried about the wrong robot here.
I thought they were
how many
a
do you
lot
have?
lighter.
I think that
4.
makes Wendy feel safer,
Yeah,
so
but
she gets right in the middle of them.
They're only
go.
Perfect.
they're
Frag
only
mines.
4 load. So 16 and then 20. So it's 20, not 32.
God dang these loads.
Stop
Hang
taking
on.
them.
Use your zoom vision.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah, that's fucking wrong.
That's 8.
What are you talking? What?
Revolt.
I have 8.
What you just sent me. I opened it. It's right here.
Oh, no. Everything's falling
Welcome back to our
apart.
Frag grenade is 3 load.
Frag mine, dude.
Oh,
Frag
but
mine's
these are
8.
grenades.
No, I got well.
You have both.
My notes said we got 1 plasma grenade, 4 frag grenades, 4 frag mines.
Oh, I don't have the mines.
Well, the mines, because the mines weren't part of the haul. The mines you
We
guys
diffused.
disarmed.
Oh, that's why I didn't write it
Fuck.
down.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
if we should
Okay.
put those on as well.
I can carry your mines.
Okay, thank you.
Do you also need me to hold the grenades?
No,
Carry your mic.
those I can do. I honestly, I'm
Hey, guys,
off by
a well-placed shot on Audra.
Yeah.
And all of our shit.
Yeah, everything.
Does it
goes.
help the range bag?
All
or
of
not?
your shit. I'm carrying
Yeah, can I
all
put
my
them in the
stuff.
range bag?
Yeah. Range bag on it?
Goblins.
I will leave a backpack
Yeah.
and damn it.
So let's talk about screws.
Yeah, I didn't
explained-
intentionally ask how much screws were, so I just I took all my stuff and just dumped it on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna even ask that conversation.
I just
I'm not
figured
gonna have
somebody
it.
else will tell me what I need to do.
Not broaching it.
All that matters to me is I have a bobblehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we good?
No.
Okay.
87.
You guys are all in the elevator. We're heading down.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You guys head down the elevator. The button it goes and the door closes, and it's like an actual door, not like a grate or anything like that. It like shuts, and you feel everything around you move as you feel a bit weightless as it goes downwards,
I fucking hate elevators.
and you
so much.
descend for about
Descend?
60 seconds until eventually it comes to a slow it slows, and then the door opens. Bright white lights flick on, revealing the laboratory before you. The paint on the floors has curled and chipped away. Bent guardrails surround a lowered area where tables are scattered and covered with graphs, papers, and extensive notes. The slightly raised perimeter, which takes a few steps to ascend to, is mostly empty, serving as a walkway for a few steel doors, one of which is dented on this side.
Yeah.
Dented that way. Terminals spark from the impacted glass on their monitors. Some parts of the walls have dried blood spots in them, which paint the cracked craters within the concrete. They form a trail that slides down to the corpse leaning against the wall. 7 in total, strewn across the room. Skeletal with only a few strands of ancient sinew connecting their bones. Some of them separated from the legs or arms. Finally, directly north of the elevator is a hallway into darkness, which once had a steel door but now lies mangled on the floor. Your Geiger counter begins to tick. Slowly. Jesse and Sam, both of you roll a rad resist check. This is an endurance check. Your DC is your rad resist check.
To not be human.
Do I want to flip my cap on this one?
Like, hey, you want to be in a second Fallout game? I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm being a robot.
But I'm gonna be a ghoul again.
Put elevator.
I'm good.
Okay,
Natural 20.
you flipped your
I
cap
flipped
to
my
roll again.
cap, and
All right.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Your DC increases by 2.
Okay.
Is it meets it, beats it?
Meets it, beats it. You're good. Okay.
Nice. Nicely done.
I don't know if we ever established that somebody has a Geiger counter. Did I give one to somebody? Who? It's the robot? It's not.
Oh,
It's
I
Sam?
thought you had.
I thought it
No,
was you too.
Big
no,
man.
big. Oh, it's just built into you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stock.
Did you say?
Stock parts.
Stock.
Yeah.
This is a level 4 radiation zone. It's 1 rad every second, meaning it's going to be a check every 3 minutes.
Ooh.
I don't know
should
if we
not be down here.
Sam.
Yeah, my skin's prickly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna press the button back up.
Oh,
Whoa,
bye.
wait.
You can let the ghouls off.
What? Oh.
You can let a ghoul off. I'll go.
You shouldn't
Okay,
go
but
alone.
I don't like going. I'll go with you. I'll go
Okay.
with you. I'll go with you.
You keep them safe.
Don't let
Hold your
another. Don't let another robot try to kill them again.
The way the
Yeah.
So don't let another robot try to kill them.
Look, no unnecessary risks down there, okay?
Of course.
If something happens or something's down there, you retreat to the elevator and you come back up.
If I find a cassette tape, though, all bets are off. She scurries away.
I'll come back.
Okay, so the ghouls are staying below while everybody else heads back up. Audra and Wendy, you guys are in this underground laboratory.
Yeah.
What do you want to look at first? What do you want to do?
We should have told them to send the elevator back down. It took 60 seconds for it to come down.
Yeah. No,
I'll just-
We've learned. Jesse gets everyone off the elevator and then sends it back down.
Okay, there you go.
They press it.
You know. Elevator.
Because you're still going up.
Yeah.
Over here. Let's
Okay.
go look.
Where are you looking?
Around.
So you sorry. You
Yeah.
have
Around.
I was like, let me use my eyes to
let's
perceive.
use your mind's eye to remember
A
everything
mind.
that's here. Sorry. No, there is so there it's a laboratory. There's
Yeah.
paint on the floors. There are bent guardrails that surround a lowered area where tables are scattered covered with graphs, papers, and extensive notes.
Okay.
There's a slightly raised perimeter. And by the way, the elevator's in the center of the room, so it acts like a center piece into the middle of this area. Takes a few steps to ascend to the outer perimeter, where there are doors like on each angle. One of, however, is dented, and then another one has been. I'm sorry, there's not four. There's only two doors. There's one door that has a dent in it, and the other door, which is north of the elevator, so you have to come around to see it. The door is mangled and on the ground. It's just a dark hallway.
Okay. For the door that is dented, is it
There are also
dented as
7
something
bodies
tried
around
to
it.
get out of it or get into it?
Okay, so you want to investigate the door. When you head over to the door and line up the hinges, not hard for you to figure out that it
I
is.
think she's talking about the other door.
The door that's
dented.
Door
dented.
that's dented.
Sorry, the door that is dented. Something. From your perspective, it looks as if something punched it from your perspective. So it's
trying to
dented
get
this way.
So it's trying to get into that room.
Yes. So from if
It's-
whatever it was you, it's like you punched it.
Okay.
Let's try to get
Into there?
into the other.
Yeah.
concave. Like a bowl.
Like a bowl.
Concave.
You get the soup out of it.
Only.
Um,
It's concave. Like a cave.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be that all the bad experiences we've had here, but I feel like there's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also
More concave.
underneath that door. You see what made the dent. There is a broken body. The spine is completely shattered that lies up against it. There's ancient dried blood spattered up against
Something smacked it into the door.
it. Yes.
That's kind of cool. That's cool.
Well, look through this fella's pockets.
Damn right, you turn them out, dude.
Yeah.
You find his pockets are nearly mostly tattered and nearly destroyed. This is pre-war.
Yeah.
And you don't really find much on him.
With like a name on his,
Like
like a lab coat. I assume they're all wearing lab coats. I don't know why. I don't think you established that.
No, they are all wearing lab coats
Okay.
for sure.
He's got like his name embroidered in it.
Yes. Give me just a second.
Makes sense in a lab coat.
Yeah, lab coat.
I appreciate all of you guys bearing with me.
No,
I
you're
am
fine.
also remembering how to play this game.
No,
so
you're fine.
How it works.
How many screws?
remembering this stuff that I wrote 8 months
Yeah.
ago.
How many screws are in this room?
Yeah.
So many.
Disassembling the whole
Yeah.
So many screws.
Flip all the chairs over.
Yeah.
Take all the screws out of them.
God,
know
it's
you're
taking
in
them
there.
forever.
Yeah.
And like,
Evelyn-
look at all these.
Evelyn Walsh.
Oh, rip Evelyn.
Damn.
The juice?
You say the juice?
Like Welsh's.
Another one from my collection.
I just want to remind you, because your characters would totally remember this.
Yeah.
Early on, when you guys had hacked into the mainframe of the system, there was a terminal entry there, and the terminal entry was by Dr. Evelyn Walsh, who's the lead scientist.
Oh, okay. So she got crunched.
Yeah.
She did that to what's his name?
She's crunchy.
Roman Vasquez.
And we're looking for a way to turn
Oh,
off.
I wasn't talking about him.
heavy.
But you're right.
Yes.
That's the point.
That's what.
Yes.
I figured it was the bear. The White
Oh
Death.
well, the White Death too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm not there.
Well, yeah.
Do I think a
Or
bear
shoot
did
the shit.
this, or
Thank you.
is she Bones?
Roll a. Whoa.
She just Bones.
She bones.
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 I assume
Your
she's
bones.
mostly
What are the
Bones.
skills in this game?
Show your mom's bones.
Medicine.
You're not really okay. You want to look
Sorry,
over the body and see if the bear can do it?
Yeah. Do I think that this was a man, or did the bear get her? Is more what I'm asking.
Did she choose the man?
All right, you don't need to roll for this
Hey,
one.
man.
I think
Go for
I
it.
think
all know
the
the
bear
It
likely
was
had the
funny.
strength to do this, but
Yeah.
you don't know how it could have like.
Yeah.
I think Audra thinks that it's not impossible that the bear could have done this, but you don't think it was likely.
Okay.
She chose the man.
Whatever did this had to have an immense amount of strength.
Okay.
And like. Never mind. That's a dumb question. I will
Is it?
keep that. Yes, because there's not an exit outside.
The reason why you think it's unlikely is because the position that you find this person in as they're leaned up against it, you'd have thought that, and the way the metal door is like bent, indented, that they would have had to have been picked up and thrown into it.
Okay.
Now, the bear likely possesses the strength to do this because of how strong it was, but you don't think it could have, you don't think it would have picked her up and thrown her. Like, it never did that.
Well, and then to leave it there to die instead of eating,
Eating
it.
it.
Yes. That's the other thing, too, is the bear kind of ate everything.
Okay. Well, let's hope whatever did this is.
You also find, residue of decomposition here. So they were left like this. Like, they were killed, and very, very little was done with the flesh.
Okay. Are there other dead bodies in here?
Yeah, there are 7 dead bodies in here.
Okay. You wanna take 3? Or
Yeah,
You wanna take 4? I'll
yep,
take 3.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
On all of the other ones, unfortunately, you don't find anything on them, except for what looks like a vial in one of their hands, in like their skeletal hands that is like stuck to the bone itself. The other names you gather are Dr. Daniel Wilson, Dr. Anya Petrova, Dr. Hiroshi Nakamura, and then the rest don't have any name tags on them.
Oh.
They were maybe like. They weren't cool enough to have the
put those
name
in the
tag
chat?
on their thing. What?
Can you put those in the chat?
Yes.
Is there like a computer?
Yes, there are a number of terminals in here, but they are currently sparking because the screens are shattered. You do notice something next to one of the computers, though. It looks like a metal box, and it has wires connected to it, and it has a layer of frost on the outside of it, and it has like a handle on the front. When you pull it, it's like a drawer, like comes out, and it has this like clear like holes all within it, and where you could store vials. And there are like 50, and they're all empty, save for.
There's more. More bears. No, just more Jews.
More juice. Welshes.
Mia, roll a d4.
Thank you, Colton, for our communal dice.
I just want to say something really quick before this happens. Don't say it yet. This may likely be one of the most important dice rolls in this game. Okay. This dice roll will determine the future of likely the ending of this campaign years down the line.
Can I re-roll it without even looking at it right now?
I don't care. Yeah, please do. Please do.
Okay.
You want to re-roll it with the intention of the importance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but like
That's just for players.
that's a 2.
2?
2.
There are 2 vials.
Do they look
They
like
are sealed on the top, and they have a blue liquid on the
Does it
inside.
have a llama on the label or a skull on the label?
That has nothing. No label.
Does it look like the vial that's in?
that guy's hand?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it looks like whatever's in that guy's hand has like shattered or emptied.
Oh. Only
there-
2 vials.
Okay. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, I feel like these are incredibly important.
It says quest item. You can't.
And they're like they're kept frozen.
Cold. When that opens, it's cold, but they are not frozen. They're still liquid. But that box itself is cold.
Is it like a situation? Just to clarify, like is it just cold down here, or is it one of those like cooling boxes where you open it up and like nitrogen like?
Yes, there is nitrogen that comes out.
That's important.
Can this be transported?
This box?
Yes.
It's pretty. It's the load on that thing is probably
power?
80.
Does it need power?
80.
So good for you to know. So I think Audra pieces something together. You look over and you find the power. It does have power connected to it.
Okay.
You notice that the terminals are sparking. Go ahead and roll a science check. You can also roll this as well, Wendy.
Oh, good.
9.
9.
Okay. 14.
Audra, you're a boomer. Wendy, you're a zoomer.
What do you mean?
Oh God.
You
That's funny.
Who's from the Great Generation?
you're able to kind of put this
Yeah.
together. You guys turned on the power to this place. These terminals are sparking. After a while, they would stop.
Yeah.
You know, if these were here for hundreds of years and they had power, they would have stopped sparking. So it's likely that this room didn't have power until recently, meaning that these vials have been sitting here in this thing without power for hundreds of years,
And it's still cold.
and they're fine.
And they're fine.
Well, you don't know. You're not a scientist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
I'm a
Do
doctor.
I think that I can remove them and then be room temperature and be fine?
Yeah, that's what you gather with your science
Is
check.
it, because
is
like
that
it cooled when we turned back on the power,
it-
but
yes, but it's been sitting uncool
For-
for a long time.
Centuries.
Like a cheese in that.
Yeah.
Temperatures.
Yeah.
So you just to put together, you don't need the box in order to transport
hey,
those.
you got some bubble wrap,
No.
but you have fragmites.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Cloth?
Cloth is probably better, the best.
Do you want cloth?
Yeah,
There you
like a
go.
lot.
Takes like a sheet.
Yeah, and then I'll try to craft like something that's a little more insulated.
Sure.
Just so that it doesn't break as I shove it in my bag.
That's fine. Yeah.
We have bear
So
blankets.
you have both.
Yes.
'Kay.
Both.
Keep it the bare hand.
Um,
of
I-
blue.
Of
Question
blue.
mark.
Blue.
Yeah.
Is it capital blue?
Can I do a little look-see for notes?
Yeah,
about
there are
this?
notes scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
They are disjointed and they are not very cohesive. You don't need to roll a check, but I only have a limited amount of information to give you that you
Sure.
gather from all of these notes.
Yeah.
This entire laboratory, you can tell from these notes. You see the various things that they're studying and what they're doing here is to make this serum, whatever it is. And you try to find a name of it somewhere, anywhere. You keep finding results of tests. You find the result of the bear, and that they used this serum to give it to the bear, and that's why it's like that. You find various failed experiments where people lost their minds and or creatures like lost their minds and but their body just persisted, just stayed alive. It has the potentiality to give certain people an immense amount of strength. And they finally got through a trial period with a subject who was a prisoner at this place named Ramon Vasquez, and it has been successful. He's the only one besides the bear. That was the bear was his first successful animal testing. Roman is the first successful human testing. And the date on that is October 2nd, 2077. It was about a couple of weeks before the world ended.
I'm sorry, can you say that date one more time?
October 2nd.
October 7th, 2077.
You said second earlier.
Sorry, 2nd.
Just making sure.
Sorry,
You're good. Just-
2077?
2077.
Is that 7 time?
It is.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There are
I was like, why is that year sound important?
all of the notes on how to use it and how to inject it
Yeah.
are lost. You have no idea what that is. But you do find a name for it eventually. This is just this is an FEV serum, strain 3.
None of like the lab equipment here works.
No, it's either too old or it was destroyed when whatever happened here.
Okay. Are there like old microscopes and stuff?
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna ask you a bunch of dumb questions that we.
It's not dumb.
How much load is a broken microscope.
Do you know what's funny is I actually have that.
Yeah?
I actually
Good,
do have
Good,
that.
good.
Um,
God, what is that? Is it a centrifuge? The thing that separates out.
Separates like the
Yeah.
solid from
Yeah.
liquid.
I
Yeah.
also want to know how much load a broken one of those would be.
a centrifuge.
Aren't those like
Yeah.
big?
They can be. They can also be
I'm
smaller.
gonna say 3 load for each.
From the
Oh, sorry.
microscopes?
So the full microscope.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be. Sorry, that one's gonna be 5. It's pretty big. Then the is this like a glass bottle?
Well, let me make sure that I'm picturing the right thing. I want slides though for sure, like a little case of them with the little covers.
Centrifuge is the thing that spins the
Yes.
Yeah.
spins the liquid.
Yes.
I thought that
One
they were
of
a lot
those.
bigger.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
sorry.
broken one, but it's there.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
Yeah.
there are
What's the
really big
load?
ones.
On that,
Yeah.
3.
Centrifuge.
It's a washing machine.
It does look like a washing.
3.
I need that for my paints.
To
Yeah.
separate the
Yeah.
I need that for my
liquid.
paints.
You can also get. I'm sorry. This is derail. You can get one of those nail polish
Oh,
shaker.
yeah.
and
I didn't
it'll
think about
shake
that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Or
And
you
you-
just hand it to your daughter and tell her to shake it.
You could.
She wouldn't.
She'd be like,
Alas.
"No, Dada,
Not
I
yet.
don't want it."
No,
I don't
she'd be
want
like,
that.
open it,
Okay. I want
Pour it out?
slides, slide cover, pipettes.
pipettes.
Whoa. Okay. Write down everything you want, and then
Okay.
I'll maybe sign it.
Okay.
Jeez, girl.
Wendy is looting the science.
Can I-
the
can I go into the
library.
door that's
science
dented?
Team.
What?
Can I go into the door that's dented?
You go over towards it, and it is not going to open. You have to give me a strength check.
Oh, I'm good at that. I
But
think.
you're good at.
I'm good at strength. Okay. 14.
You pull it open, and a bunch of gravel spills into the room. You almost it's like, and then it eventually stops, and it comes down like the stairway just a bit until it just barely fills up at the doorway. It's filled with gravel.
Well,
Here, I'll measure that. I feel like we shouldn't bring up too much stuff from here, except for this hall right here. I feel like this will be incredibly important to us later.
why is that?
I feel like I could do something with this if I could fix it.
If you could fix it.
Yeah. Or if
Where are you
Jessica
going
fix it.
to keep it all? You have a house?
She points to your back.
How much does it weigh?
Not very much, I think, in the grand scheme of things. This, she's going to point at the centrifuge, very light. Less than a gun.
Okay. What does it do?
It can help understand the chemical components of a material and potentially help me understand maybe what's in that serum at some point. Also maybe help me make other chemical components at some point, like, I don't know, drugs or whatever. Or maybe a cure.
Cure.
I don't know. I would like to not be a ghoul. I don't know if that's possible, but like,
It's not cool being cool.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know if it is possible, but like,
Probably not.
That's you.
no, but I mean, if you can become a ghoul, maybe you can become on a ghoul.
Fair enough. How much does all of it weigh? I'll carry it.
We're gonna get separated.
All of the science equipment you just got,
Yeah.
you gotta write it all down, whatever you want.
Pipettes.
Pipettes.
We're gonna get separated from Audra at
Centrifuge.
some point. All of our stuff unaccessible.
Yeah.
You
carry
pull it
your
out
own
and it's like, what is this microscope?
While you're writing
doing
all
here?
that down, I'm gonna cut away to the
What
three of you.
trig?
You guys are. What are you guys doing right now?
Card game?
What?
Cards.
Cards?
Blackjack.
It's been a while since
Poker.
I've played cards.
I'm sorry, can you gamble? Are you allowed
Can
to
I gamble? Am I allowed? Man is
I have
allowed to do
screws.
whatever he wants. God gave him free will. But I don't gamble for currency. But I will play cards for
That works
fun.
out because we have none.
Yeah, I'm broke.
pulls out
And
one
I'm frankly
cap.
not willing to.
Oh well, that's great.
Not really willing to separate myself from any of my belongings at the moment.
It's not even the point.
But-
I'm just wondering because people get weird sometimes about cards. You know, it's evil.
Yeah, shuffling's evil.
Yeah, it's like the gateway to devils or something.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how it
Well,
works.
the doubles
This
are here
has,
now,
You
so.
know, it's a two.
Chemicals question mark. Unfortunately, you don't find any
That's
chemicals
valid.
question mark.
I think your blood is chemicals question mark technically.
It definitely is.
I signed it.
Perfect.
How much does it
Is
weigh?
this your pencil?
Whoa.
9 total.
9 total.
Yeah.
That's
If you want to play
You want it
some,
broken down by.
if you want to play some Go Fish or
no.
Old
You
Maid.
keep track of
Yeah.
what you have, and then I'm
Give me that
carrying it.
and play
And
Sounds good.
I don't know many other games.
That's right.
Doesn't feel awesome.
Sorry. We were talking.
We're doing something really
Take
important.
your E.
You were doing your.
Oh, sorry. I
you
can
were doing
feel
your,
it.
your
Guns.
You lift up the table.
I'm ready.
That's how what the blue is.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
The
the
only
blue
thing-
is tea.
hurt.
Back down to you two. The only thing that is left, left
to being a
in here that isn't the terminals or the chemical supplies that you've taken is the
I'm not allowed.
is the doorway.
can I tell what's emitting the radiation?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just throw a blanket over it.
Well, you kind of can. A lead
Depends on the
blanket.
combination
Yeah.
you want to get.
A lead blanket.
Sometimes just a blanket.
Without a Geiger counter, no.
Actually, because
No?
like, sometimes
Oh.
it can produce.
Sorry, I had to think about the anatomy of ghoul.
Yeah.
You
like,
can't
can
really feel radiation.
I can't?
You're just immune to it. It's nothing to you.
Ah, it's
Is
not
there a
fair.
Geiger counter in this room?
No.
Your skin doesn't tingle.
It's like
Not
full of
anymore.
science stuff?
I think with a ghoul, it always tingles. That's kind of the problem.
No, it's cells are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, there.
Necrosis.
Should
yeah.
we
They're a
check
flat
down
soda.
the spooky hallway? Or do you think... So we haven't met, I think, Ramon yet.
No,
And I don't know if we really want to.
probably not.
Just based off of this scenario. Theoretically, he could have just left, too. Fucked off into the
Yeah,
wilderness.
it has been hundreds of years, and if I was kept in a place I was tortured, I'd probably want to leave too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs and get Big Band real quick,
Okay.
and maybe he can tell what's emitting the radiation.
Yeah.
We can handle it. Maybe
Make
get
it
rid of
stop,
it.
yeah.
And stop, and then bring the other two down. Because I think that might be the way out.
Out? Okay.
I hope it's the way out.
Yeah, but we haven't really turned off the hefty yet. Either.
No.
So we're just gonna have to like run real fast. Easy enough. That's definitely worked for me in the past. Just
There
like-
is the roof. There's a really big gun up there. Someone could shoot at it a couple times. Yeah. But it can jump very fast, so
Oh.
you probably die.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
All right, let's go back up.
Okay, you guys make your way back up?
Yep. For 60 seconds in the elevator.
Yeah, but you guys are all back together. They come out of the elevator.
Cards.
Tell
Is
me
Big
what you
Band
want.
playing
What you
cards?
really want.
What are we playing?
I don't know.
Old Maid? I hope so. That's like the only card
I
game that
think-
Jesse knows how to play.
Sam would
Besides
be like,
Go Fish.
Flashback is like, or we could play Old Maid, I guess. I guess.
Big Ben, do you have any threes?
That's not Old Maid. That's
Or
Go
will
Fish.
we change the game while you were
Yes.
while you were shuffling the cards?
Hello. Welcome back.
2 cards.
A bunch of dead scientists.
Okay.
Yes.
Part for the course.
Yeah.
Some blue liquid, which she has now.
It's very cool.
Wonderful.
But I don't have a Geiger counter. I don't know what's emitting off the radiation. I thought maybe you could go down there and figure it out.
Yeah, that-
There is a hallway potentially out. It's just a really long, dark hallway. I don't feel comfortable going down there by myself.
Okay.
Or
Sound good.
with just Wendy.
Well, I wasn't gonna go.
Right.
down
She's a little scared of this place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
tag out.
I mean, I could go. No, I'm just not going
We
alone.
play cards.
You know, you had to play my hand.
Look, if I.
It's a pretty good hand.
Go Fish.
Yeah.
Oh. I sit down.
You have all one number.
We're playing Old Fish.
Yeah.
It's a mix of Old Maid and Go Fish.
The deck of cards is
crazy.
screwed up.
Yeah. I think he's just picking up cards as he finds them. It's not a
Yeah.
complete deck.
No, it's not. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
All right, everybody's going down the elevator.
No.
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 Who's going down the elevator? Just you two? All right.
These are playing cards now.
Audra and Big Band, you go down the
Their
elevator, you
flesh
open
will
up.
melt off.
You
Yeah.
get,
Tingly skin.
it's only every 3 minutes.
Oh,
That's fast.
That's not,
Yes.
it's only,
every like
there's 8
time limit you need for a cup of
Bro, I have a
ramen.
-1 to endurance.
there are 8 the severity score goes up to 8 and this is a 4.
That's half. That's
That is half.
That's
It's
big.
bad, but it's not like
I'd rather not be a time limit of 3 minutes. If it has to be, it has to be. But
the
know what
two of
skin
you
is so
head down the
long.
elevator and are in the laboratory.
Okay, I'll go see if I can suss it out.
Using the Geiger counter, not too difficult. You are able to kind of move around the room, wheeling around, seeing what potentially could be causing the radiation. And yeah, you get a slight uptick when you get near that box that had the serum in it.
Uh-oh.
As I'm sitting next
Yeah.
to them, you should send me back down.
Sam, your skin feel tingly to you?
I mean, did it go
It's a
off
little
while
uncomfortable, yeah.
it was next to me?
Yeah.
Like up there. The Geiger counter off.
Not really. Not really. Not enough for you to like pick up on it. There's all.
Cool.
It's a nuclear apocalypse. There's always a little bit of residual
Yes.
radiation
Of
sort of
course.
everywhere.
We're
Yeah.
all slightly.
But no, it wasn't
Character
like
radiated.
she came up and was just like. It was.
Okay.
It's a small amount of radiation. 1 a second is it. Yes, it's a lot, but it's like, it's not enough to just be like killing everything nearby.
It's probably the normal amount of radiation that a human actually experiences through like a microwave.
I'm up there. I'm like, you want to see the cool blue liquid?
Yeah. You want to drink it
Put that in your
for
mouth.
science?
Jesse's like, oh, his hair falls out.
Instant gullification. It's like the opposite of Theoden from Two Towers.
I forgot your face.
God, your face.
I did.
Who are you?
I have horrible dementia.
I was like 2 times.
Where's Warp Tongue?
Bring him to me.
I was like 9/11.
That's funny.
That's a different tale of Two Towers.
Well, I think it's something like this.
Oh, great.
what-
That's the blue stuff. we
Whatever
found.
was in here.
It's in Wendy's backpack.
Oh, well. Sucks for the.
I mean,
on
it's
top,
a
I
matter of
guess.
time. They're kind of.
No, yeah, that's a wasteland. Of course.
It's brutal.
Okay, well, I think this might be about it, though.
Okay.
But it didn't seem to go off while she was up there, so whatever. I'm going to be honest with you, Audra. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So,
There's that hallway
yeah.
over there.
Okay.
I
You want
thought-
to suss that out?
Should we go get them? Do you want to go together?
Well, they were kind of
It could be nothing.
adverse to radiate. Maybe let's go check.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I get my gas mask back?
No.
They have. Those
That's
bastards.
right. It was the fake room. We went,
Yeah.
You guys head over to the hallway and make your way in. And it goes around. It's about 50 feet. And once you get about halfway down, your Geiger counter slowly stops ticking until it gets to very, very low.
Okay.
And then there is this steel stairway that goes upwards, maybe about 80 or so feet. And you can see from the top of this stairway, just very, very slightly up there, is a bit of sunlight.
So is it So it's just straight stairway. It's not like a flight with like doubles back. On
No, it's like a straight stairway.
Well, that's probably a good sign.
It's like concrete and it's like diagonal that like goes up. And there are lights that would run the entire thing, but they're all like either off or dead.
Well, let's go check that. That is actually an exit and not just we go up there and there's bars on the thing or whatever. So
Okay.
we pull them all down and then we have to walk radiation twice or something.
Yeah.
So I'll scale it.
Okay, you guys, is it just you going to the top?
No, I'll go.
Okay, both of you scale up the stairs. It takes a second to get all the way up there, but you are able to make it to the top, and your treads are able to traverse staircases. When you guys get to the top, you see this circular opening that leads. You just see the vast mountainscape before you. You see distant fog. You see clouds. You see hills and mountains. It doesn't look like the world ended from here, from what you see. You see distant forests and everything. There's open mountain.
Well, that's our exit, it seems. Let's go grab them.
It's the cat feeder thing.
Thank you.
Unless you want to stay here and keep your eye out, make sure nothing changes in the meantime. See if the hefty makes a
comes by?
round or something.
I'll stay here.
Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'll run back to the group.
You head down the staircase, go through the hallway, back into the elevator, all the way back up to the three of them.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news. Which do you want first?
Good news.
The good news is we found an exit.
Yay.
Great.
Well, I guess that could be a bad news too, depending on how you perceive it.
Okay, what's the bad news?
The bad news is the thing that was irradiated was a case down there holding the vials that Winnie now has in her hand.
They're very cool. You can't have them. We should put them in our pocket.
No, there is no signal now, or at least one that's
I
negligible.
was going to say you'd be ticking like a clock right now if there was.
So
Okay.
that's about it. There is a small stent of radiation down there, but once you pass through a hallway, it will diminish. So you guys should be fine for the
cool.
time being if
Great.
we're quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's be quick.
Let's do that.
Okay,
I like
you guys
my
head down the elevator once again. As you guys are entering back into the radiation, roll another endurance check.
DC's up now.
Every time you succeed, the DC goes up by 2.
Here's some sunscreen.
Oh my god.
I put lead in
Nah,
it.
I failed.
Okay. Your DC doesn't increase.
I'm sure we're
Does?
fine.
It does not.
Okay.
When you fail, it does not.
I
Radiation.
think I rolled the same thing. That's incredible.
So another success for you.
No, that's a fail.
Oh, because it went up by 2.
Oh no,
I
I
just
also
said that.
rolled very low.
Oh, damn. Okay, let me remind myself how this works, just so I don't go off the top of my head here. But a couple of things happen. First, you guys both gain a level of radiation, which is just like any of the other levels of exhaustion, hunger. It's subtraction to your d20 rolls, except luck. Then you also take 1d4 radiant damage to your hit points and stamina points that cannot be healed until you no longer have any levels of rads.
Are you rolling it?
Oh,
Oh, you can roll it.
I don't really mind either way. I
Okay.
think Grace already rolled
Yeah, I
hers,
did.
So
and
Well,
I
this one's for
3.
you, Jesse. It's only 1.
this is
This is a subtraction to your stamina points and hit points that you will get back once you have no levels of radiation.
Is it a subtraction to the maximum,
Yes.
or is it okay?
Hey, sir, can you roll for me too?
What'd you get?
I rolled a 3. Come on.
You get?
I already
All right,
have
all right,
minus
I'll roll
3.
It's a 3. It was actually a 4, but I'm gonna be nice.
I'm like, I already have minus 3, so now I have minus 6.
Damn. If you gain your 10th level of radiation or your hit points become 0 from this, you will die, but you could also make a luck check with the DC of 20. If you succeed, you'll come back to life as a ghoul.
What do you think? What do you think my odds are
Yeah,
with this luck?
the world gets someone. way
Oh,
or
but
the
if you
other.
roll below 5 on that check, you come back as a feral ghoul.
That's pretty
Let me
sick.
put you down.
Can you guys keep me as a pet?
Yeah,
I'll try,
So
I'll try.
with the luck of these two characters,
Like
be,
with Sean
the
Wall.
way
You'll
it's
be-
starting to
You'll
look,
be fine.
and Sam will be a ghoul, and you'll be a ghoul but feral. Just like, ah!
Just put him on a leash.
no jaw. Exactly.
Yeah, no jaws,
No
no,
jaw, no
arms.
like
Shown
like
style.
Michonne from
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
So
Whoa.
how can radiation be healed again? Sorry.
Radiation can be healed with there's a type of medicine called Radaway. It also, I believe, can naturally go away, but let me double check because
Yeah,
it also probably
got
doesn't.
seep.
Some oranges, some juice,
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
Welch's.
for scurvy.
health cleanse.
Yeah.
You guys look bad.
Health
You
cleanse.
should have tried holding your breath.
I really want to do one of those.
A juice cleanse.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really want
that's
to
not how that
do
works.
like a detox. I think it'd be fun. It'd be awful probably, but I think it'd be fun. Experience once in your lifetime.
No, just
Pavy gifted 20 memberships.
Hey,
That's
thanks,
crazy,
Abby.
dude.
Whoa!
It's crazy.
I was like, why are there so many? Who did that? It's Pavy.
Thanks, Babby.
Here's what I have to say about that. Other items, equipment, and perks in the game can reduce your radiation DC. Oh, that's just the DC. Yeah, no, you have those forever until you get rid of them with medicine.
Okay.
how easy is it to make
A little
medicine?
SOL right now.
A Radaway? That's the one.
That's
do
a
you-
question.
How do we make
That's a
that?
question.
How do we make that?
There's
I can tell you right now.
If you need some antiseptic, I'll donate my toothpaste.
Radaway
Gradually
requires
to the
2
top.
antiseptic, 1 purified water, 3 glowing fungus, and 1 plastic.
Okay.
You can also make a diluted one that makes 2. That is 2 purified water and 1 Radaway.
I'm sorry. To make a
It-
diluted right away. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you
I
just
just had
dilute
I understand now, but I just had to go.
You're good.
I'm
It also
sorry.
takes an hour to make, and your medicine DC, the medicine DC is +6. So if you have a +6, you can automatically do it. If you don't, then you have to roll a DC 16.
I have a mechanics question.
Mm-hmm.
If you gain a level of radiation, do your levels
Not yet.
Do your levels what?
do your levels of irradiated reset to 0?
No, those stay.
Good to know.
All right, so you guys are feeling a little sick, and Big Band leads you through, and yes,
Is there Radaway in this room?
in the science room from
Yeah.
before the war.
the
No,
science
Yeah,
team.
from the radiation
from the
people.
No, they didn't realize
they're
yet.
not the radiation
They didn't
people.
realize.
No?
There wasn't
They're
a
not
Geiger
that.
counter down here. They thought they were fine.
Yeah.
They drink the blue.
Yeah.
They got God.
They,
All sterile.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, they're more
Yeah,
No
yeah,
children.
The line is dead.
Well, it's a
So,
good thing they didn't.
You've
They've had
actually,
crazy birth
funnily enough,
defects
stumbled
in it.
into a little bit of this. Is the reason why there hasn't been any Radaway down here is because all of this is pre-war. Anyways, you guys head to the hallway. Big Ben leads you down, and the ticking stops. Luckily, you guys don't have to make another check, and instead you all arrive at the staircase. Staircase heads up, and you guys see a bit of it's under cloud cover, but a bit of sunlight coming bleeding in as you guys look out of this circular opening and see the vast mountain range before you. You can see distant fog and what looks like the movement of clouds off in this mountain range. You aren't entirely sure exactly where you are currently, so you guys are still in the hole, but do we want to exit out into the world?
Before we do, what time is it? Does anybody know?
Can I look at the sun? Can I see the sun?
How long is it before sundown?
Yeah.
Because if it's I don't know 5 p.m. or something, I don't really want to risk going out there being trapped in the cold in the dark.
You're doing your dumb hand trick.
All right,
It
here's what
doesn't
we're
work.
going to do. Here's what we're going to do, because we haven't been tracking it, but we're going to track it from now on. Somebody can roll a d12, and that's going to determine what time it is.
We're gonna watch the sunset.
AM
Yeah.
or PM.
It's 12.
It's literally noon.
Okay, I feel
It's
good about
so
noon.
bright.
I feel good about
Sit
noon.
down.
Bear meat.
While I was waiting here, did the Hefty pass?
No.
I think I'm very wounded still.
Yes. Do
I
we
think I have
want
like
to
2
s-
hit points.
Oh goodness.
I would say I don't think it's a bad idea to wait.
Do we want
Do we want to rest?
rest? We'd have to rest right here.
Well, I think looking out there, this might be the last time we have anything considered shelter.
Yeah.
A roof over our head for now.
Yeah.
A couple days at least.
Yeah,
You know,
I think it's a bad idea.
All right.
and then we have some more time to give the Hefty a time to do a patrol, if it does one.
Sorry.
And we can try and avoid it.
Is it tall enough to see the roof?
You know, how would I just give you an idea of what you're seeing? You're literally here.
That's what I thought.
This is where you're... Can you move the ball? You guys are
There he is.
right here. In this exit right here. Your characters are basically within here. And just to describe what's going on this map here. This is a... I don't know why the lighting on the table is really bad. I'm going to just try turning up the light. So, okay, cool. My button turned to the dark mode.
It was left.
There.
That's gentle.
Okay, so basically, this right here is this is a cliffside. It goes
Okay.
down to 800 feet,
Yes.
and beyond that mountain range in the distance, it's a rock. You got trees, and from what you guys can currently see is really only that. The finer details here I'll explain more once you guys actually leave.
Enhance.
But that is what you see out before you.
Okay, so where we're at, can the Hefty just go?
Yeah.
You are not sure.
Looks right down.
Yeah, that's,
I see you.
Turns and just like.
You are not sure because you don't really know where you are in relative to the prison itself.
Can I take a guess
Okay.
though from like how tall the Hefty is?
If
Like,
it can.
If it could get there.
Oh,
like, where-
inside in this hole?
Yeah, like can it see us in this hole?
It could see you, but you don't think it could fit.
Okay.
You don't
so
think it
can't
could fit
get
in there.
with
You don't think
us.
it could follow after you in there. No,
Oh.
it's far too big for that.
I guess I was also thinking if it was patrolling outside too, if this was part of its patrol. What is?
So far, no.
Oh. It's fine. It was like if it's candy, it's just trash.
Just trash.
Darn.
Okay, so are we resting?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think we might as well.
Take a little.
Especially since Woody is so hurt by it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can recover up to half your maximum stamina points.
We don't have any food, do we?
We have some
Bear.
bear dinner.
Do we have more bear?
I mean, yeah.
God damn, how much
So
bear do
much
we
bear.
got?
Oh, I mean, I think the problem is we didn't have enough. Like, we had too much that it would decay over, like, days. Like, we couldn't eat enough of it.
So we still have more?
We have
Yeah.
a surplus of bear,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
We have
Great.
just
But
bear
we
over
don't have any way to preserve the bear. So.
Yeah, so it's eat it now or
Oh, okay. So we're
tomorrow's probably too
We're eating
too
the
late.
bear now.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
long as we have something to eat.
Yeah.
Because I do have this gross red roach meat
No.
that I've been hanging on to.
That's
for when
tomorrow's
I'm
dinner.
Desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only
unless one of the
downside
ghouls
is-
wants to eat this.
No thanks.
Yeah.
I'll eat bear.
Sorry, stream.
I
Ignore
choose
me.
bear.
I'm
Yeah,
fixing
I
this.
do. Today I do.
Yeah, I don't have any food or anything like that.
Okay.
When you sit back down, can you?
Yeah, Sam does feel a little guilty, like eating the bear in front of Big Band. He's kind of like,
What does it taste like?
It's okay.
That was crazy.
It's okay.
Half my
"Are you sure?"
stamina.
Because like we can like,
Do we get health back or is it just
What are you gonna do,
stamina?
Sam? Rub it against their dome?
I don't know.
You know what? I could try that.
No.
Ah, shoot. Yeah. Oh. Just here. I'll screw like a fish. You can just put it in.
It's like a Lego thing. It's like,
Yeah.
pops off.
It kind of does, I guess.
Well, it shouldn't.
Yeah. Why don't you
amniotic
give me like
fluid in
just
there is important.
like a little bit of bear and grab and serum and just throw it in.
You have to rest
We'll
for
just see.
6
We'll see what
hours to
happens.
heal hit point damage.
Do we have
Okay.
one
Get your healing rate.
live
Yeah.
important item? Does healing rate affect stamina points?
Resting for an hour
I think
does.
if you rest, it resets your stamina points.
Yes.
Not all your stamina points. You get half your maximum.
For a long rest?
If you rest for 6 hours, you get your healing rate and all your stamina points back.
There we go.
I only need
Are
to
we-
recover 3.
Are we resting 6 hours?
Well, if you have
Are you guys doing
2
6
hit
hours?
points,
Yeah,
you
we're
probably
taking a
should
big
do
ol'
6.
rest.
Okay, so you guys rest for 6 hours. Over the course of the 6 hours, every 55 minutes, you do occasionally, in the distance, hear the movement of the hefty. Sorry, it is not routine like that. It is not every 55 minutes. At one point, it's like 55 minutes in, and then at one point, it's 90 minutes in, and then it's like 15 minutes later, and then you don't hear it again. But it's like distant.
Okay.
Like you just hear the echoing of like the footsteps, and you're like, that could probably be it. Regardless, you guys are able to rest. It's about 6 p.m. now. As the sun begins to set,
This is-
it's getting dark
well,
outside.
we're like waiting until the next day.
Oh, you're fully sleeping
Yeah,
here
we're,
for like 12
we're
hours.
hanging out.
Is this
Okay.
comfortable sleep?
In the area that you guys are currently in, without like beds, not really. Why? What does comfortable sleep do?
If we don't sleep comfortably, we only get half of what we would normally get back.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. You guys can potentially make this comfortable. I just want to know how you do that.
Do we still have all those blankets?
Because you guys are currently in a concrete
Okay,
tube.
so we
not
have-
the most comfortable
Yeah.
thing.
Did we use all of them is the question.
Frodo and Sam kind of made it work.
I think
So we
most
had-
of it.
Yeah.
68 cloth.
Yeah, I think we used most of it.
Most of it.
Yeah.
So-
Make the.
There's probably some blankets, but I don't know if there's.
I
too
have
many
4
blankets.
cloth written down, but that's all that I have. Oh, I have 2 blankets as well.
There we go.
Okay.
It's something. Actually, well, let's go
Because
back
it
and do
was-
the math.
So
the
let's say
math
for the
was-
sake of it, for this instance alone, and we'll not count. This is going to be an instance by instance thing. So don't keep in your mind that like blanket equals comfortable sleep.
Right.
In
What
this
we're
instance,
doing is piling a
if you
shit
guys
ton.
have a blanket, you can count it as comfortable sleep.
Can I take the lab coats off of the
Except for you.
scientists and make
Why?
it into a little nest?
Yeah, you go back in there and
Okay.
grab some of the nasty.
Yeah,
Irradiated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do any
blanket.
of the
No, you
chairs
two
have
should not
cushions?
sleep in that, but
No,
you're good.
no,
Yeah.
No way.
Jacob,
Yeah.
do any of the chairs in the lab have like cushions on them? Like,
Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, you go and gather a bunch of cushions off of chairs.
They're also radiated. But we're sleeping so
yeah.
well.
Guys
you
can
go.
have my blanket. I'm gonna
Okay, so
sleep
you
on
have
this
2
bed.
blankets. You guys have irradiated lab stuff and the 2 blankets for them.
Yeah.
So then there you go. You
Okay.
guys can sleep comfortably
All
for
right,
6
great.
hours.
Yippee.
What do you get back after 6 hours?
I don't
Dan?
know.
I'll
but
find out.
even then, I have everything, so nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
so
2
not sure if
hours
they
of
give you a
big
rest
band over here.
First shall be
restores a number
last
of
and the
hit
last
points
shall be
equal to
first.
half your intelligence or perception plus your level, and removes 1 level of exhaustion. For
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
chilling though.
For doing a full rest, I get back stamina points and then
Your healing rate.
just my healing rate?
Yep.
That's fine.
It's
And
more than 2.
removes 1 level of exhaustion. If if you have any.
But your stamina points are back to full. Well, you two have radiation damage, so not full, but...
That's all good. Water under the bridge.
So, I'm back to max, because I was only missing 2 hit points.
It's not my first time being irradiated. Oh, well, brutal.
So, I think this would be a good point for me to have a check-in. Jesse, how many hit points do you have?
I have 25 HP.
Okay. Audra, you got 20 out of 20?
Yes.
Big Band, 20 out of 20? Sam?
8.
And Wendy.
I think I'm gonna use patch up on me now.
Okay,
After having slept for the 8 hours, right?
sounds good.
Which
Good idea.
will put
So
my
you played
hit
25.
points up to 11.
25 out of
11.
28 for me right now.
Got it.
I also have a question for you.
Yes.
The answer's probably no. But, like, resting doesn't count as healing, right? So I don't get the bonus for, like, my do no harm.
What is... That's interesting.
That's +1 healing. It says, I've taken the Hippocratic Oath. Whenever you use first aid, kit, stim pack, or an ability to restore hit points to another creature.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So if I had that and I held Sam so it was a comfortable sleep,
That's crazy.
Yeah, what I did
That's
before.
crazy. You know what? How
Plus
about you
one?
take it and we'll discuss it
Okay.
then?
Where's
And
Sam?
a whole level up on it,
Like-
we'll talk.
Sam's like,
Yeah, you wanna turn your character into like I put my party members to sleep and like help their body naturally
Nanny bot,
restore.
okay.
That's kind of funny.
Oh my god.
rock me to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, like,
No, the intention
come on,
with
Sam.
that one is to be like you're like actively doing it.
No. It makes sense. It makes
Right,
sense.
Sam,
fine.
here comes the pillow.
Yeah.
I know that's my
Go
favorite.
sleep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Go sleeping now.
He took the assault rifle.
Yeah. It's a can and some tool, like a silencer.
Where's
Some what?
It's like some fucking like wool in it or something. I don't know how to make a homemade silencer.
I heard something else, so that's why I was asking for
Stool. You heard
Yes,
stool,
I did.
didn't you?
Oh yeah,
did.
it's just
I was like,
fat
what
old
the fuck?
No, that would kind of do it.
yeah.
You can make one with a water bottle.
Cool.
It's not very good, but you can do it.
No.
So all you're doing is you're just making the gas that
gas,
expands
yeah.
out of the gun, and if you make it so it doesn't expand as fast, then. I didn't know anything about guns until I made the system. I made this system and I had to learn about guns. It's like, what does a silencer actually do? Because I could just write mechanics for it, but I also need to write how you make it.
What about a loudener?
A loudener, if it's to make it louder, mic for
An
your gun,
echo.
scare off everybody.
You like a
Hey!
you know how like a trumpet has like the wider part. You just put the title.
Well, yeah. Wow, we're back to smooth bore, ladies. and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Got the freaking blunderbuss.
I would be
Nails the
louder.
neighbor's dog.
Tally-o, lads! Fire off the cannon with grape shot.
Okay,
Shreds
okay.
two of them instantly.
You guys rest. You're here. What are we doing? And it's like 7 a.m. the
Okay,
next
perfect.
day.
Yeah,
7 a.m.
we're getting out of here while the getting's good. Really
From
quick.
there?
Does anybody have any like good sense of direction, perchance? Okay,
How do you
great.
describe
Because
and decide that?
well,
Can you answer the question I sent you?
Secret
Continue.
messages?
the problem I think with getting out of here is like number one, we have to get out of here.
Yes.
100%. That's got to happen.
Oh,
but
no.
the problem is we don't know where we're going. Does anybody know? Do you guys know of any landmarks around here? I am unfortunately not local.
I mean, neither am I.
Okay.
Do you want me to answer that, or
Yeah, just answer.
you could definitely figure it out. You just can't from this hole. You need to like be able to see around you.
Yeah, if we get out,
Okay.
walk around for a little
Okay.
while, I can figure out where we
Sounds
are.
good.
Is it that much of a drop? Because I'm seeing a thing where it's a drop into green.
And a green.
Um,
Oh. Actual holder.
That's what she said.
I know that's what you said.
it is not that egregious of a drop. You can just kind of hop down. Well,
Okay.
here, let me look.
Into green?
Does it actually have green shit coming out of it?
Is it like green like algae green or like green capital G?
Let's ignore the green.
Okay.
Got it.
Green is
thank
not
you.
there, but
It's
it
gone,
is
my
that
brain.
far of a drop. Yes.
I mean, that's not too bad. You can like grab your little hands and be like,
Yeah, you're able to just kind of pull yourself down. Yeah, easy.
Your dome fucking cracks like
yep.
an egg.
Hand me the soup. Hand me the soup.
My goddamn brain, it's like a fish.
Oh no.
It's cute.
All right. Whip.
Whip.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can go first.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, Big Band, you step out. And you make your way down.
I didn't have lungs or muscles to exert.
You
I still
make
just
that
do
noise?
it. Yeah, I just do it still.
You see what look like some large steel crates off to your right. And you've also got kind of this ridge here. And you can see the horizon all around you. The mountain continues further up towards your left here. So if I were to extend the map here, it's like it would get larger this way.
Okay.
Off to your right, it also, it's like the mountain gets steeper and steeper. You think you could walk up against it, but you would eventually find like nothing and slip down the side of the mountain. You do see what looks like a gravel path here, though. That's this line
trail,
here. Yeah, this trail. It looks like it continues up the ridge.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then I guess I will just take note of that.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'll go down.
Okay. You're gonna have to make room for Audra.
Where's Audra at?
Next to the duck.
Yes.
Whack.
There's Audra.
Exactly.
My emotional support.
Oh, I also painted everybody's minis. I'm gonna go
They're
put them in the
so
chat.
good.
They are
They
good.
look great.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Me.
Oh.
Ladies first, bright eyes.
I feel safe in the middle. I don't know why.
Do we need to talk about how many times you've almost
No.
kicked a bucket?
All right.
I
Come on,
need-
Sam.
Yippee!
Eep, eep.
I'll grab you too.
Oh, I thought
I was like, what is happening?
I thought Sam was gonna do a
Alright,
sick
so
backflip
over
or
there,
something. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, watch this.
I'm gonna tape deck for him.
Look, if anyone could, it'd be you.
Yeah.
You guys make your way out, and you look around, Audra. Can you make a survival check?
Yes, sir.
Right with the mic, too.
Let's use.
Big, big EP. Go on,
You're so...
13.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
It's difficult to kind of see around currently. You guys look over, and Audra's like got his hand above his head, and he's looking around. You notice from the north that there are darker clouds that are moving in on the side of the sun. You believe that a storm is moving in.
Okay.
Storms are coming.
Yeah. My bones are aching.
You know that from your current location, you're trying to find any notable landmarks, but it's hard to see currently. You may need to gain more elevation.
Okay, so I need to go up.
Yeah.
Let's
What?
Sorry, just go back up.
yeah. Want to go up this ridge?
Seems to be the only path that's the way out. I think we have to.
Just watch out for that hefty.
By the
Are
way,
these
this right
boxes
here,
actually
all
here?
of this,
Yeah.
this is like mountain here. So it's just like stone, and it kind of like gets up to about this point and kind of goes over.
Yes, these boxes are here.
Are
Do
they
we- do you
labeled?
want to investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go over to those boxes there, and as you get closer to them, they have like they're made of metal. They have like a top on. You open them, and they're completely empty, like utterly empty. There's nothing within them.
How many screws?
0. From these boxes, they're molded steel.
Lame.
Yeah, forged that way. Yeah, welded. None.
What can we use out of metal plates?
Metal
Sleds.
plates.
How are you gonna
Armor,
pull
maybe?
them off?
Yeah.
Got a soldering torch with you, or
Try to
Let's go up the mountain then.
You hear an echoing sound off of the wind in the various mountains around you.
yeah, we gotta.
We gotta
I think
go.
We gotta go. We don't have time.
Tell.
we could jump on these things.
It just...
Oh, hide in the crate.
We could hide in the crates.
I did it before.
That's a big gamble.
Maybe it's
Last
gonna
time
pick-
hiding didn't work out too well for old me when I tried hiding from it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do we
Well,
want
you
to
hide in a box by yourself.
Do we want to scoot down there then?
Why don't we throw one of the
scoot
boxes
that way?
down
Excuse me?
and make it think, it's like we're somewhere else.
That's not a bad idea.
Do you know? Can we quickly assess which way it's coming from?
Roll perception.
I'll give that a go. Do I have a -1 to this because I'm irradiated?
For every radiation
Bummer.
level.
That's an
I got a not
that's
natural one.
That's an unnatural 1.
You guys have no idea where
I
that
rolled a
came
12.
That should be a 1.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's really difficult to tell because it echoed.
Damn.
Damn.
Maybe it'll detect our position here. Do you want to drop a mine?
Honestly, I'd love to. Let's drop all 4.
Huh?
They're too heavy anyway.
You want to set a trap for
Yeah.
it?
That's
Yeah,
a good
why
idea.
not?
He hands you all the cloth. Here you go.
Go.
And then he backs up 20
Yeah.
feet.
Back up. Back up.
Yeah.
Back up.
Where
Seems
exactly are you
and
Wendy's like
standing?
he's
right next to you.
Right next to Audra, just like, yeah, safe
Spencer,
place.
where do you want Audra to stand?
20. Oh,
Where are you putting the mines? I'll just ask that.
Yeah, that 20 feet away from those
Sure.
Well,
in the
like
direction
here,
that we're
right?
headed. Yeah.
Yeah. If we're scooting this direction,
Put an X.
all right,
X
we'll
marks
just
the
do
spot.
like that. And we're walking that way.
'Kay.
Right. So I'm not putting us next to someone.
And we're 20 feet
I'll put
away.
one in here.
Anyways,
Okay.
And I'll put one over here.
have to be 20 feet away.
And I'll put one like here.
Okay, put Big Band next to that last one. Okay, Big Band is arming that last one. Is that where everybody is standing?
Where are we going? Are we not going this way?
No, because this is a cliff.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going.
This
we're wrapping
map doesn't
up.
exist us yet.
Oh. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
This is too. I did the exact same thing.
Okay, let me
We
re-describe.
have to go this way.
Yes.
This is a cliff. It is 800 feet down. This line right here, ignore this.
Good. Okay. That's all. That's all.
You
I
are
thought-
just here. Yeah.
Yeah. We can hook around and maybe hide like back here.
Yeah.
I can see that. That's a good idea.
Okay, so hang on. Big Band, you put down the last mine, and you guys are like, all right, let's hook around there and go hide.
Further out.
And there is this sliding sound of
With my,
rock.
like,
And from the side over here, you see like a bunch of gravel begin to fall down the side of the mountain, and then literally sliding down the side. You guys watch as it literally stops and slams down into the side of the mountain, turning, putting its rocket launcher and its gun towards you as it and it begins to rev up its minigun to prepare to attack all of you. Everybody, roll a combat sequence.
Oh, I thought it was a natural 20.
Nope, that's terrible for me. You know what?
pretty-
No, I refuse. I split my
It
cap.
did wait for us to rest.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It's like, yeah, thanks for mining or arming the mines.
Mining the arms.
I have a new system for initiative that I built on a sheet, on a Google sheet, and we're gonna hope it works.
Oh, she.
I thought we
Google
were.
Sheet.
Never mind.
What?
I thought you were pouring over RE rules from this, so it was no longer perception, it was wits, and then I was like, that doesn't make
no.
sense. It can't be that.
System's
Jesse.
good.
Wits?
Which is good.
Do I have the minus for being irradiated?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I had the
so
minus
just
one.
plus zero.
Then 6.
Okay,
Everything. but luck.
Audra
It's been nice knowing you
8.
all.
and Big Band.
I'm sorry. It's perception. I think it's
I
an
rolled bad.
18.
You have +2.
And I have
Oh
a
yes,
bad
it's an
perception.
18.
18, perfect.
That's why I'm just like,
Sam
17.
and Wendy.
15, because I flipped my cap.
Nice.
I was going to be 3.
Oh.
So,
Oh, shoot. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, Big Band, you are first.
That's really
Oh,
fun.
well,
Is it in your
Hey,
pocket?
Jacob.
Yep.
We're 5 minutes from.
I know.
I'm just gonna sprint that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a power check.
Yeah.
I'm going off the board
Oh, okay. Big Band, you turn around and head off the side of the board.
because that's. Oh wait, no, it is 10 to go, so it's 20. So I can. Yeah, I'm going. Because
Okay.
we're gonna go this way, right?
Yes.
Because there's no way we're gonna hide from it now that it's
Yeah,
literally
well,
sees
yeah.
us. So I'm off the board.
Okay, you are currently off the board. Just, kind of foreshadowing, you guys can't see this one over here. This one, it does not directly connect to this.
Right.
This,
Oh,
there's a, let me describe.
That's really
This
good.
continues up this way, and it continues to elevate and goes up even further, and then that map is like here, like way back here. So you're like, you're continuing, you're off, but you're just off the map currently. Okay, Sam.
Same.
hi.
Okay. Wendy.
Same.
Oh. I'm Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the hefty.
Oh boy, Audra.
I think it's just good to just give up on that. You can't find your cat. What's gonna happen is you're gonna stand up and you're gonna.
That's not mine.
Just get a new cap.
It's fine.
No cap. You looked all that time for you at the whole.
I want my cat back.
Steps on this mine here.
Oh.
It begins to move forward and the frag mine goes off. Can you give me damage for that?
Damage. Damage.
Yeah, hang on.
It hits it and you watch the whole thing like, and then it like lands itself back forward, pointing the minigun towards both of you, and it's going to fire.
Does it have stamina points?
No, it just has defense
Then
points.
it's going to also have to deal with dismember potentially.
Oh, right.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So let me
gets the little legs
let
off,
me do this
please.
first because I don't know how dismember works.
I don't know.
Dismember-
With the,
Sure. It's delta hit points.
Then he can't follow us. If it's
Oh, no, I mean I don't know what the. I have to go
After
find the
the
leg
run, it could
conditions
Got it.
Yeah.
or a random arm condition if they're
Arm sideways.
prone. So I guess just leg
Even
conditions.
sideways.
Yeah. It's just going to take a leg condition.
Okay, so let me give you this real fast.
Okay.
Didn't proc destructive, so we're good. So it's just 22,
Okay.
and then I will go find leg conditions.
Okay.
2 random leg conditions.
Jesse, this minigun attack is all at you.
I thought it was at both of us.
No, I'm blocking you with my. Well, I'm existing in like the middle of 3 spaces here. I'm gonna be this one. I'm like, go Audra.
Okay.
Audra's like.
I just so happen to be blocking you with my body.
Even though Audra's much taller.
You know what? I think there's part of Jesse that thinks back to a moment where he was more than happy to let Wendy die to this minigun if it meant that he would get out alive. And I think he's like, he looks up and he says, "You're funny."
Do I roll a
Um,
Thank
8,
you.
21, and 23.
8 will, believe it or not, miss. The other 2 will, believe it or not, hit.
Okay, you take
So much damage.
40 ballistic damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Band, Sam, and Wendy turn off and sprint at the side of it.
Sorry, hang on. Target object? Can the... Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay.
Excuse me. Please,
You're good.
please continue.
They head off. It makes its way forward, steps onto a mine, blows up a portion of its leg. Then it revs up the minigun. As Audrey, you look back towards Jesse as he's kind of looking at it, stepping backwards, keeping like contact with it, looking back at you at the same time. There's just a point where Jesse like just glances upwards for a moment, and then he's just a bunch of bullets riddle through him. There is a bit of spattered blood that hits you at the same time as, are you unconscious?
No.
You're up?
Yeah.
You watch as Jesse steps forward and you're waiting for him to fall to the ground, a corpse. And he has bullet wounds through him and he remains standing.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Jesse like bowls over and he like spits. Okay, just looks at his blood on the snow and he just spits and
Yeah.
bloody splatter on the snow and he looks back up and he says, "You're not gonna take me that easy."
Yeah.
Man, it continues its gait forward, unbothered, as it is just this machine bent on destroying you. But you stand at the bulwark, ready for it. But that's where we're gonna go and break. Holy shit, y'all! We'll be back in a few minutes, where we're gonna read some cool patrons and some members. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
talks or the way she loves me. Just look at me, I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with romancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal. She speaks too loud and laughs too hard, and she drinks too much. Her manners and her language makes a grown man sweat and blush. My honeybee, ain't nothing she would not do for me. She never plays it coy, my bundle of joy. She's the one I've been dreaming of. I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, she's my gal. The gentle April rain that stained the window panes last night is all but gone, but lingers on in scented clouds of air. We watch the town awaken to the trembling morning lights. You're so near and spring is everywhere. We danced until the stars came out and spread across the sky. The wee small hours of morning all went by and day is here. We won't give up our dancing, and across the floor we fly. When you are near, spring is in the air. I hold you so close, I think you must hear my heart tingle. We're hand in hand, cheek to cheek, and floating in midair. When you are near, spring is everywhere. So close, I think you must feel my heart tremble. We're hand in hand, cheek to cheek, we're floating in midair. When you are near, spring is everywhere. We dance until the sun is down and stars are in your eyes. Spring is here, I feel it everywhere. You're so near and love is in the air. the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me, I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with romancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal.
Hey, welcome back. I want to give a big shout out to our members and our patrons who are supporting us here on
yes.
Arcane Arcade. Thank you so much to the
yes.
Grim Gribbler, ERM, Zour the Sage,
There's an interesting.
Caleb Drinkard, We the Panda,
Whoa.
Ratman23, No Spaces, Lil Dumpy, Chunky Charizard, Blinky's Connoisseur, Barcode, Rolling My Saves, G Kella, Pepper, that was crazy. Worm Lover, Addicted
Sorry.
to Chaos, Nathaniel Richter, no, it's kind of based, I would do the same.
Spencer's been gone for a long time, and I miss her.
Aw, Hayabusa, Hi8, Turkey John's Grown Hole, Jaspar Crowley, Shadowcraft, Xavier Walker, Grant XVB, Porky, Syra, Sona43, Scuffed Dice, House of Cards, Bavelga, Wintermute, Spaghetti Omelette, Throw-in Elk, Trotting Troll, Jay Quartz, Cage Corley, Aiden Bauman, Ironclad Bard, White Legs, Papa Rhodes, Tech Guy, Lord Goob, Sir Galarax, Sarah, Jack of Spades 101, Flying Kendar, Fjord Fiokus. I'm just going to go back a little bit. White Legs. Fjord Fiokus, Falling Leaf, Brandon
Why?
Penman,
What'd you
Velvet
do that to?
Nightmare. No, I don't know. Dan Bissell, Millige, Take Me to the Beach That Makes You Pancake, Ario22, Backo Musha, Jackie the Scatty, Captain Dadbod, Paulo Rico, Sloan Running, Dave the Grand, Mage God 99, Leona Dawn, Ain, Disco Matter, Platonite, Drizzle Art, Bugs and Jars, Sencha G, Meme Strider 707, Saint Mia, Zach Martin, Corey Bouchon,
Right.
Ben 5 Eva, Frenzied Boar, Robert Linsenman, John F604, Malder 95, Catchers, Lita Easermans, TJ Bojangles, Keishan, Mimi M, Mark T, A Bard Name Scandal, Order for Boss Hog, Sleevey,
Right here,
Driftwood,
thank you.
Gary Easler,
Oh no, not ready.
Order for Boss Hog is crazy.
Driftwood, Gary Easler, Ellie, Jensen, Alazar, Al Bayard, Dennis Ghetto-Mazzo, Shalana Wow, Oliver Winch, Master Bobio, Daniel Morton, Black Duskin 2MB, Michael Badger, Anxiety Opossum, Genu, Astral Hippie, Epic, Morzuni, Trigger Happy Elmo, Snow Crisp, Miniature Cube, Brent the Bubble Ruler, Luke Stowe, Don Mon, The One Who Goons, I Am Curla249, Marvin the Marlin, Snake Cheat, Lego Builder 899, Boulder Game, Sly Cinnamon Jack, Damien Ironscale, Shiny the Bulge, Dollar Store Off-Brand, Forever Freya, Esif, The Azure Sky, Kate 12 Dade, Williams, Man Ray, Her Drake, Glasses and Cake, Matt McCann, Mr. Corny Cargo, Katara Laracy, Seclusive Chaos Binary, The Scrap Robot, Bitter Nathan Riptide, Anthony Laterio, Hexam Shore, It's Gwen, Happy Wolf, Master Cam 12, Pixel Fox, Impure Omium, Space Owl, Prof. Weedniat Kundi, One Werewolf Tooth in a Holy Lesbian Monk's Palm,
There it is.
Kyle Squishy, Multi-Super Marion, Omar Tejada, David Lewis, Underloved Ghost, Owen Gafa, Big Tony's cousin, Poobert Schittenheimer, Rhythm with the Tism, Binder, Binate, Duchess of Slots, various forms of Dormammu, Crimson Bryant, Julio, Shady Octopi, Lady Arby of the Drive-Thru, Lord Martarius, Riley's Rangers, Thaniel B, The Galley, Dodo, Skedaddle 16, Blaze the Arcane Anomaly, Vale Ridge, The First Noel, X-Daedric Assassin X, Brittany, Will, Parallel Alley, Expo 77 KP Guardsman, Jackima Pinoroff, but with an Australian accent, Gila Salai, Danny A, The Red Duncan 64, Rhea Avon, and EP Snorlax doing a sick backflip, Bingus Wingus, Ethan, Batty Bell, Gamer Not Found, Greyhound Rush, Barden, Pathy, Panda Knight, Fox Ratio, Clanthorales, Corvidai, Elder Akuma, Sorit, Brain the Brain, Ethan Bishop, Demagrade, Sister Schemo, Servative Zinch, Gidgefed, Darth Stiggs, Treeman, Severez, Scroat, Magorna, Axel, Mad Harrier, Agent Immortal, Henry Scorp, Sullivan, Danny Dorito, Nerdy Zookeeper, Raven the Fire Mage, Ghostly Unicorn, and John Pubek.
God, those are just the members.
Yeah,
Sweet.
those are-
Jesus,
So
members.
many of
Our
them.
There's
members
so many
are
of you.
strong.
Thank you so much for supporting us.
Yeah, all of
Big
your.
and strong.
And big shout out to the patrons,
Somebody
including,
think
let me just refresh just in case. What'd you say?
Get out of
What would
here.
you know about that?
Get out of
Nothing.
here.
Well, maybe.
I know.
I don't know.
Big shout out to Jademis Sreg, Wolfric, Scuffed Dice waiting for Jacob's Monkey Mode mating press to finish a gorilla. Tasha, whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! I need a cigarette.
Right.
Next podcast. We do all these games, and the next one is just like we have a. So, Tasha Companion, Cage Corley.
It'll bring me that big fluffy cigarette we bought from TikTok shop.
It's bad that that's a podcast. Like, that isn't somebody just saying that. That's a podcast reference. Tasha Companion, Cage Corley, Cowboy with a big iron on his hip, Gorble Dunker, thank you, Emma. Andreas Nilsson.
Fat rip off that one.
Yeah, the nightmare blunt rotation.
You're holding it like it's a fine bottle of wine.
What vintage?
Yeah. A Marlboro Gold.
I'm afraid if I start, I won't be able to stop.
Tell me about it. Tell me about
Can you
it.
give it to me? Can you give it to me?
Eyes
Can you give it to me?
God, I wish Lou would
Can I make a
continue.
new sticker for Testonomicon for all of you guys?
Ew, what's it?
God.
I don't like how floppy it is.
Emma's like, please stop.
Yeah.
Put googly eyes on it.
I gotta finish these names!
No, it's important.
Gorble Gunker, Andreas Nilsson. Welcome back, best buds. I love you both, and I'm jazzed to get back into the swing of things and punch more Nazis!
Yeah.
Glink, Schmerich, Plain Rug, Bumpin' Fats, and Batten Fups. Sir Gallarak, eccentric YouTuber, Shapinus Stapinus.
What?
Eccentric YouTuber, my
Oh my
name!
God!
Eccentric
That's right.
YouTuber, Shapinus Stapinus.
Yeah.
Bowtie Protectron Butler, Plata Knight, Calanth, LST, James the Destroyer of Tacos, Father of Dogs, Riley's Rangers, Herald of Homies, Ryan, Artemis, who is indeed dead for real. Grace was right all along. Joe Skimo, It's Gwen, Transchumba, Gaming the Cyber Psychosis Away, Brittany Anderson, The Poetry of Your Eyes, The Sonnet of Your Skin, The Rhyming Lines of Your Lips, Sings to Mine and Beckons Them. Lego Builder 899, thrilled at the return of Fallout
that's so
Sub-Zero.
sweet.
Nolf wondering if the Eep will ever pass, also longing for more COC with Josie, which is
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu, not cock. Stainless Helena, ML Wolf, Meaty Skellington, Shista, Sai the Owl, Tree Man, The Wasteland Soup Merchant, Soup cost 5 caps. Redbeard, 1 sack, 1 load. Death Wolf, payment declined. Bob said I made his name over the long to make the cast rate for no reason other than his own amusement. Reptilian Daydra, I forgot to change name. Hi. Big Hosscape the Goat, Dormammu, Silverhand, God's favorite narcissist, Alice Lilybottom, Emma laughing at hi again. What are you two just talking during the what are you talking about?
The microphones. They said make a completely femme group called Not Cock.
Big Hoss, Scape the Goat, Dormammu, Silverhand, God's favorite narcissist, Alice Lilybottom, Shuriken Sean Barton, but if my OCs are going to keep living in my head, they better start paying rent. For real. Zach says, welcome back from baby break proper. All the cool stuff in the meantime was super awesome. Loved the variety. Fancy Arthas, Will Pratt, possibly related to Chris Pratt, Pim to Hood, Mom, Love, Pop, Joey, Josh, Travis. Thank you guys so much. Let's get back into this combat.
Do you want to read off people who've donated?
Oh my lord.
Oh Lord in heaven almighty.
Triumphant return.
They are.
Do you want to do it?
Blowing
I
it.
can.
Yeah.
There's
Go
a
for it.
tab now for fan funding.
Do it, dude.
Scroll
Do it,
through.
dude.
Yeah. Warlock, who's a member, donated $10 and said, "Congrats on the baby and good luck with all that is to
Thank you
come."
so much.
Much love. Spider's Face donated $20 and said, "My favorite show is back on air. Congrats on baby and thank you for all you do. Sending you love during gestures to this fucking country." Pavi donated 10 memberships.
Thank
and
you.
then Alex Hayes did 5 memberships.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
One werewolf in a holy lesbians palm. It cuts off. I can't. Who's a member for 12 months, I think.
Wow.
Gave $5 and said, "I'm currently giving you money to remind Jacob that we did not do initiative memes." I remembered right before we came back.
Oh,
and
thank
then
you.
Tree
Thank you,
Man,
thank you, thank you.
who is a member, gave 5 memberships.
God damn you
Tree
guys.
Man.
Thank you so
Gorgeous.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys
Yes.
so much for all your
So
continued
awesome
support
to
here. We
be
love
back.
doing this. We love being here. We love hanging out with you guys and playing our silly little game.
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting us.
Also, I told my players this right before you came back, but I'm also going to tell you guys, if I seem like I was a little like dead in the eyes in the last part, I hadn't eaten for like 6 hours, and I ate, and now I feel way better.
Yeah, it's weird how that works.
It's crazy. Okay,
Feed
let's,
your bodies.
let's do this. Let's do this. You want to hand me the memes?
The menace.
Demims.
I hope you appreciate mine.
I'm so glad to do this again, guys. I'm really excited.
5 more
I've
members
missed
from
the
Tree Man.
memes. It's been fun. I have a big stockpile for
Yes.
both
Yeah.
Everon
Stop.
and Spelljammer.
Shut
What?
up.
What?
5 more
Two
members from
memberships?
Tree Man.
Jesus,
Because I called them
goddamn.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Aw.
Aww.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna curveball. I'm gonna do members first.
Okay.
Yeah, members will be the hefty. Okay.
I'm the hefty.
Ace in the hole. This is a Tumblr post. Tumblr. Tumblr like
Yes,
text,
we know
but
what Tumblr is.
yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
Okay, I won't read it then.
Christ.
It's okay.
It's Tumblr and it's
Let the man
Sam
speak.
and Sam's username is Ace in the Hole and it says, "I'm sure this has been asked before, but would vampires drink period blood? And more importantly, would the clumps just be a bonus for them?" And then Kiss the Cook, which is Audra, says, "Ever had bubble tea?" And then Jesse, who is Lord's humble servant, says, "I'm going to hurt all of you. I'm going to hit both of you with a heavy rock."
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
I
That's
really hate to
insane.
say it.
Courtesy
My
of
meme's
Marion.
kind of related.
yeah. It is.
That's horrible. My
That's
meme's kind
crazy.
of related.
Yours is
That's
worse than
crazy. All right,
What's
Big Ben.
worse than that?
Yeah.
Again, you are first up here. If I laugh, you get a 1d4 that you can add to a d20.
I hope you cry.
It's his name's not Walter White. What's his name?
I think his name.
We're thinking it's Bryan Cranston and
Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle,
Yeah.
and he's
Hal?
he's sitting and it says,
Don't
"I'm on my
say it.
period. These are
I know exactly what this fucking meme is.
says I'm on my period. These armpits ain't." Yeah, you can take it. Yeah, you can take that.
That's crazy.
That's
And I
fun.
was
I
like,
have to look at this. I have to look at him looking at me like this.
That's
I
crazy.
saw
Yeah,
that. I'm
that's-
like, that's
good
foul.
God.
It's foul.
I almost
saw
saved
that
it,
and I was like, "That's
no, I
gross."
shan't.
I feel like mine's
I like
some
that.
weak
You
shit
were
by
like, "That's my
comparison.
beat for Jacob."
I read that
Okay,
in my inbox for like a week.
Sammy. I know he doesn't like to be called that, but on the DM and he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
No. Ooh.
Yeah, Grace is insane.
That's
Grace
so
is
funny.
insane.
Crazy.
I don't know why I can't do thumbnails on my phone, but Grace can.
It's a picture of Colton in that fucking armor that we
Yeah.
have on our Discord. It's just a funny picture of Colton wearing armor that we turned into a sticker, and she fucking photoshopped him in front of Chili.
Based on a discussion that,
That
was
happened
had
today
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Colton is
Literally like 3
in
hours
Canada,
before the stream
in
started.
Canada, talking about the fancy dinners that he's going
It was
to,
so
and then he was like, "Guys, there's a Chili's at the airport," and we're all making fun of him, and she fucking put him in front of Chili's. Yeah, you can have a D4.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
did
Mine's
my
not gonna
phone.
live up to that. I mean,
That's
sorry.
really good, dude.
impressed
It does
on
not.
their
Okay.
phone.
Wendy,
Samsung can do so much.
oh my goodness, it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Venn diagrams of all
Yeah.
the Baldur's Gate characters,
Yeah.
and we've got Gale, and he shares Time Bomb with Karlak, who shares Devil Women Won't Get Off My Nuts with Will, who shares Goodest Guy Complex with Halson,
Yeah.
who shares Insatiable Horny with Lazelle, who shares I Will Kill My Bitch Ass Ex Goddess with Shadowheart, who shares Trauma Blonde Mean Girls with Astarion, and Astarion shares Special Dietary Needs with Gale. That's really good. That's really funny. And then we got the Hefty, and then we got Audra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I can't believe yours was. It's insane.
I've been holding on to that for so long.
It's so worth it. It's insane. It's fucking house. but just
Oh my god! Good lord! It's head!
Emma, can you see that? She just goes, yeah.
That's crazy.
Holy
They
fuck.
got that staring
Okay,
at you
and
too.
then last, we got Jesse here.
I know, I was like,
Neil's like, turn it
too
away.
much.
It's got a little something on the top there, too.
No!
It's a cool mohawk.
Like you had in
My
high school.
I did. I had one.
With
I had one.
Sharpie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you drawn on?
Last one, it's Jesse. It's Shinji in the background, and he's saying, oh no, it's somebody, like he's taking a picture of Shinji.
But he's in the
and it says,
hospital.
"Oh hell nah, stay the fuck away from me, you weirdo."
Yeah.
And I still haven't seen the Ava movie, but I know the spoiler. I think I know what happens there. It's a little related to this.
Emma's house and by mine. Definitely not Grace's.
Woo. Whew. Okay, let's get back into this. I think I laughed at everybody's.
Yeah, did I get a D4?
I think everybody
think
gets
I
one.
did.
I think everybody
Yeah.
gets
A
one.
D4
Little
for everybody.
D4.
You can have it. You can have
First
it.
game
I
back.
don't want
Alright,
Katie
For
D4.
being
Fine,
a
I'll
good
take it
friend, Jack, you can have a D4.
Okay.
Take it.
Great, I'll
Don't-
take it.
don't
I'll
do
take
it then.
Pepper's D4.
Don't do it then, Mr. Fucking 5 hit
I
points.
will give you mine.
I'll take it.
Honestly, as penance for what I've
I'm actually-
done.
I'm actually not that proud. It's
Yours was
fine.
tame compared to this.
Honestly, I was like, this is awful. And Spencer was like, look at this. And I was like, whoa, my eyebrows singed from my eyes. I couldn't believe it.
Okay, so something that we did when we went to break is that the Hefty did take 22 damage, and it is currently
From
limited
Ibom.
to 20 feet per turn because as it was walking, it stepped on that frag mine, it shattered a portion of its leg, making it impairing its movement.
Yes.
Audra, it is your turn.
How many times can I sprint in a turn?
Theoretically, as many as you want.
There's no limitation, like I can't
You
get
can't
tired.
just sprint once a turn.
Okay.
Well, okay.
You
If
can
you
sprint
if you sprint like for like 5 turns in a row, I might be like, you're getting tired.
Okay, so I can sprint 4 times on my turn because I have enough AP.
Yeah, you want to do that.
I'm sorry, the fuck?
He's
Are
getting
you
out
crawling?
all fours.
I can. Do
God.
you want me to carry you?
I'm good.
You're good?
On your back?
You're gonna stay here.
Well, maybe I could use it.
Help!
Yeah.
I don't want to slow you down, though.
No, I'm fine. I can sprint. I'm so fast. Come on. I'm gonna use 1 AP.
Stumble back.
1 AP to go to you. How much is it to pick up a willing creature?
Jeez, to like pick up Jesse,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
So 6. And still sprint 2 more times.
Okay, so you're gonna sprint twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's just not play on the map. It's fine. You guys are fine. You turn around and
You
run
want to
off
fight
the
the
side
thing
of
with
the
a
map.
Gatling gun?
No, it's fine.
That does 40
No, it's
damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
That's fine. No, it's
let
fine.
me go up against the tank with my pistol.
Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
idea. Well, I'll be like Tom Hanks at the
I
end of
have-
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
I have 6
We all know how well that would
With a
fit.
shot-
That went
Shotgun.
very well for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, I have 8 max hit points right now. I'm playing Callisto.
No, I got it.
You are playing.
I got it.
close.
In a
No, I
worse
understand.
world. With no healing.
No judgment. You guys are fine. You guys
There was a little
run
judgment.
up the side of the hill. Jesse, it's your turn.
Pull a Mulan.
Mulan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw a frag grenade a little higher.
Yeah.
And then the avalanche buries it.
Well, I'm over here now.
Yeah.
You should accept it.
I don't think there's really a lot I can do.
You pick up Audra and
And you
run.
sprint.
Blood all over your new drip.
It's all
Crazy sprinting leapfrog.
Oh no!
I don't. We'll talk about that. I think we could just fucking
I guess-
piggyback sprint.
I guess I'll
Be-
just
go Mach 10.
You get a little bit of a break.
Yeah. I'll just
Hey, if we all piggyback each other, we all hold the sprint action. Every time someone's turn ends, we just get to
it's like a rail gun.
keep
This
accelerating.
is the D&D peasant railgun.
I'll
You line up 100 peasants, and all on their turn, they pass a rock. That shit's going like breaking the sound barrier.
I'll slide out of Audra's arms and kind of like pat a bloody handprint on his chest and say, "God bless you, thank you." And I guess I will just sprint off the map a little further.
You're gonna get off of.
I mean, are we not getting the hell out of here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're
trying.
scooting.
Yeah. I mean, this thing's gonna step on more mines.
Hopefully.
it does the trick, right?
Hopefully all
No.
4.
I don't know. I can't fight this thing. I've got a
No.
pistol.
Yeah, you're also almost dead.
Yeah, I'm also almost. I got turned into Swiss. I'm no longer Jesse anymore. I'm Swiss.
No.
But
I think she'd be able to take it on if you were Swiss.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
Swish could handle it.
Yeah.
Where's Swiss
I'll
when we
sprint.
need her?
Everybody
twice.
else, I assume,
The
is
future.
running on their
Sprint
turn.
twice.
Yes.
Recycle one.
You guys run up the side of this
Recycle one.
Mountain.
mountain. And you
Gandalf?
sprint upwards and upwards, continuing heading up the snow, sky above you, no longer within this confined complex, until you get higher and higher. And you look behind you, constantly checking. Jesse, you're looking over your shoulder. Audra, you're looking behind. And as Big Band reaches the top, like first, and as you look down at the ridge,
wait, I'm
it doesn't follow you.
Oh no.
You don't hear any further explosions.
Well, they're too fucking heavy to carry anyway. I guess it's okay.
When you get to the top of this ridge as well, Big Band, you get a really good sense of what's around you. You can see the mountain peak. You can also see what looks like another ridge close to you. You're on the side of this map over here now. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera. So, Emma, if you could tell me once we can see this other side.
You can just grip us all.
I saw you. Gotta buy me dinner first. I saw you
Okay, what are you
eating
doing
your
after this?
chicken.
Yeah. Chili's.
Can you put yours there? I saw
Well,
you
go
eating
find
your
Colton.
chicken. I'm like, God damn it, I'll order some too. So I did. I'm realizing now, as the food's on the way, that I forgot to order any sauce on the wings.
Second.
Just bear?
They're just chicken.
Oh, they're
I got
naked.
Nashville hot if you want those.
Say,
Oh.
say
And you
again?
just throw the regular ones in there.
Okay.
To the left now.
Do you have any like sauce on the side or?
I got. Oh, you want actual sauce? Oh, I have like half a thing of spicy mayo.
They might have some sauce.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the hot one stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sick.
I also have
It's in our
garlic
fridge.
parmesan from them if you want.
Oh.
Because I got it all signed.
Huh. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
More boxes.
Are these
Hey,
ones gonna
these
be-
have screws.
Hey, man.
We can see it.
Needs something to scale or exact 1 to
Yeah,
1.
come on now.
Sometimes you need a big screw, though.
We know better.
Let me re-explain. I'm going to project just for the mics. So you guys went around this way,
Get
and
out
you went
here.
up,
Okay.
you
Yes.
went up,
Yes.
and it went up, 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 and now let's pretend like this is like actually level. That effectively went up to the wall. Where the wall is now is this. This is where Big Band is currently. And the rest of you also make your way up here. You're all over here.
Alrighty.
Big Band, you're a little bit ahead. You look forward at this gravel path, and you guys look over and see this cliffside. This is now 1,200 feet down. This is also the cliffside from earlier. It's like this ridge that goes up. Another mountainous area, basically where Mia is sitting. That's where like there's a mountain there. And the mountain continues along this way, this ridge does. This cliffside goes down into this enormous basin, and the prison is down here. Like you could, if you were standing here, like see it from a distance down there. You can see like the tops of the buildings in the distance. Forward though, you see what looks like gravel and what looks like a campsite here. There looks like to be, there was once a fire that was right here, and there's like stones set in a circle. There's footprints everywhere.
Oh.
And you see two people.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Does this one have a sniper rifle?
This one has, they look exactly like this, except two things. On these minis that I've painted, they have like these metal like face plates. Instead of that, they basically have a full face like gas mask. There's one here,
No headshots.
and there's one currently right here. This one is like kind of moving around and like kind of like settling the box right here. And this one is just kind of like sitting, looking off into the distance. They both are armed, they have weapons. And as you get to the top here, Big Band, and you see this, you see that one that's sitting stand up, just kind of look around. And the two of them look like they're just kind of like poking around and investigating.
Okay.
They currently do not see you.
Then I will not make a noise until my full party is there.
Okay. Everybody else scales up to the top.
Okay.
You all can see this as well.
Colton said the meme was worth it. If I got a dice out of it, so.
Awesome.
Good. He was a trooper, dude.
He is. It's also.
I can't wait to be gay with that guy next week. Yeah. Descend.
Yeah.
Not anything else.
Yeah, not any reason, no.
So they don't see us,
No.
but the path is gravel. So if we walk
Crunchy.
closer, they're going to hear us.
That path is, and there's snow around you.
And like the only way down.
Yeah, death.
But I got like the Elvish trait, and I withstand word it so I can walk on it.
Okay.
You can walk on
Like-
snow?
Yeah, I can walk
Like
on snow.
Legolas?
We
Yeah.
we
Okay.
watch you
Yeah, go on.
pick
show
up your
us.
treads like a
Yeah.
dress.
Hey, good
There
luck.
is a perk like that. It's called Light Step.
I have that.
It's like,
I mean,
I'm afraid the snow is covering explosives.
I can just shoot them.
But do they have weapons drawn?
Yeah, they're like holding them. One of them has what looks like a varmint rifle, or that one over there has what looks like a pistol in one hand, and he's got like a machete in the other, and he has it out. Like
Okay.
and they're like looking around. Do you wait? Do you just want to watch them?
No, because then they're going to see us.
why don't we call out to them, and if they, you
Get
know,
the drop on him.
try to. We have range on them.
Okay.
Also more of us, but.
I've also got, well, I've got, I
5
think
hit points.
a strong breeze would blow me over at this
Yeah, I
point.
can see through you.
Here, why don't I patch you up?
Can you
Okay,
do that?
I'm so sorry. This is one of those DM things where it's like I explained everything except the
The
most
one
important
thing?
part.
Yes.
You guys recognize what they're wearing. These are the same mercenaries that
Yeah.
brought you here.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind.
Oh, yeah, I
Just,
assumed.
Oh, yeah. Then,
You don't recognize them specifically, but they are
Yeah.
they all have a getup, an outfit,
Yeah.
and
Good enough.
that's them.
It's Vendetta and Sam.
Question. Are either of them the one that attacked me? Because I have a vendetta.
Oh God.
Here, remind me how many attacked you?
Did like probably 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Roll a percentage. Can you roll 2d10?
And add them or?
No,
So just percentage then?
just give me them separate, like 1 to
8.
10, and then another
And 8.
8 and 8.
that's pretty
roll.
good.
Let's roll
High.
one of them one more time.
You can't get.
2.
2?
You can't get got by the same guy twice.
Yeah, there were two 88-year-olds.
Yes.
One of them is?
Yes.
Okay.
The The one with the varmint rifle,
eat 'em.
this closer one here.
Dude.
I'm holding the
I don't know
pistol
where
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a rifle. This one
Okay.
right here. That one, yes.
Patch up. Your healing rate +1.
Is that allowed? Can that happen?
How long does that take? Is it 6 AP?
It's 5 AP.
Oh, yeah, immediately.
How much
You
is
guys
it?
want to
Your
come
healing
around
rate
and I'll make
+1.
a scene? They can come towards me.
Okay,
That's
I'm in a
fine.
slightly better place now. Thanks, Brad.
You want- you
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean,
fire
I
on?
also have
Where are we
other
gonna hide,
healing,
though?
but I don't know if we have.
Oh,
to
it's not
do
actively
that.
snowing though. Yeah, then we'll just fire. Especially it's like
Can't-
7 a.m.
I am melee only though, so I think I'm going to try to
Okay,
get.
since you guys are catching up and you're talking, time does progress here.
Yeah.
The two of them are moving around, and one of them looks around and he just says, I don't have any sign of them. Do I have any more? No. Keep looking, though. There's going to be something. We need to catch up with the others.
I'm
How far
going.
back are we? I don't know. We'll keep walking. They're north.
I'm gonna try to stealth ahead.
Okay, where do you want to stealth to?
I'm afraid that the knot on the path has explosives hidden in the snow, so I'm going to try to quietly walk on this gravel,
Okay.
which I assume is dis.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is the worst you can get.
Oh no.
1,
Yeah.
0,
4.
4.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Audra, you start quietly trying to make your way forward. Move yourself 20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You start slowly. I'm going to separate you two. I feel like a teacher, and every time I talk, somebody's talking while I'm talking. All right, you start slowly making your way forward, Audra.
Yeah.
And as you do, it is like crunch, crunch, crunch. And then the one with the rifle just turns, and he just looks, and he sees all of you.
Yeah.
And he says, fuck. And he looks over and he says, Lewis, it's all of them. And he looks and he says, oh,
They're
shit.
looking for us.
He says, what do we do? Boss's orders. Okay. And they start firing at you. Roll combat sequence.
They
Okay.
really do want
what-
to kill us.
Which one's Lewis? The other guy?
Nope. That's the one that turns at.
Okay. So that guy's Lewis?
Just
Yes.
Oh no!
Ones.
I didn't really roll, so I just dropped
But I
it.
do get to flip my coin.
Lewis.
Oh, I like that guy. Beautiful hair.
You know, it's an odd fact.
He likes knives. Oh, so bad. Your odd thought.
It's not an odd thought. Just a weird thing that I noticed. Wesker has really nice shoes on. In that,
I'm gonna put some sauce
like,
on the chicken. I rolled a
dress
7.
shoes.
Okay,
Like
thank you.
you're in the middle of nowhere.
Why? What's he wearing like for his outfit?
I don't remember.
But
There's
it's
just a bit where you see only his shoes, and then later it's revealed that it is him. And I'm like, why is he wearing dress shoes?
Because it's Wesker.
I know, because he's unkillable.
He's
Yeah.
also a freak.
Well,
Big
he
Ben?
does die, but
Big Ben.
18.
I didn't know the context
Again?
at all until I heard that part. And I was
Same.
like,
2.
7.
Wendy.
2.
And Audra.
16. Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Ben, you're first again.
He just really wants that meme where it's the guy.
Okay.
Stop it.
You're juiced. Okay. I'm going to attempt to shoot them with my modified M16.
Okay.
And to do that, I need to use 6 AP. I think I have 12 now. It's a weird world I'm living in where I have more than 10. So you technically fire twice. And there's a thing I'm looking up. Excuse me. I've never used a gun before, really,
It's okay.
in the system. I'm
Haven't
still
we all?
very new in this.
Oh, and
Oh, well.
it's like,
You may spend AP to attack a weapon. With this property, you may make a number of additional attacks, spending any additional AP. The target's Avengers must be 10 feet of the previous target. Well, I guess I don't
Dirty. Should really get
think
a
it's within
thing.
10 feet, so I guess I'll just shoot. Did you say you had a vendetta with one of these guys?
No,
Okay.
but I'm headed for that guy.
Yeah, then I'm gonna shoot the one with the rifle because I think you see. I'm sorry. Can you describe the two weapons again?
Yeah. So this guy right here has a varmint rifle, and then this guy's a machete and a pistol.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the guy with the
rifle.
rifle.
Go for it.
Hopefully, trying to give long range combat some
Okay.
problems. So I'm gonna try and attack twice.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna flip my cap on the first one. Well, that's very particularly good. That's going to be the lowest one's going to be 10, and then I think I rolled a
Me too.
14, so 17.
Both hit.
Okay, it's going to be dealt 2d4, or
Okay.
a grand total of
Audra, you're on deck.
4d4.
Rad. Strength. Okay.
Can you move me up just one? Because I did recycle, so.
Are you in the snow or are you on the path?
The path, please. 10. And then do I add,
Very fucking unwieldy.
do I add my modifier to my damage as well?
You're just your agility modifier.
Just my agility, so then that's going to be a grand total of 14.
14.
14.
Nice. You fire. What, twice?
Yes,
just-
twice.
With the what is it? The M something.
Yes, this is the modified M16.
The M16. And they as they fire over towards him, all into his stamina points. He mostly moves out of the way as one of them like grazes him, and he's like, "Shit, they're armed!" And the other guy just yells, "How?" And he says, "I don't know." Why would I know that? And then Audra, it's your turn.
It would have been really funny if only Big Band was armed. Oh,
I sprayed
Whoa.
twice.
Oh, Audra,
He says, "I don't know," and he looks back, and you are just in a straight line towards him, glowing yellow eyes. This guy's perspective,
Get
he
out
is
running
terrified
like
as you are running directly at him, axe in hand, as you get up towards him, and he goes, "Fuck!"
I got a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Sweet.
Eat this guy's face, dude.
I will.
eat.
Eat his face.
I dropped my... Fucking hell. Oh, wait, but those are... Do I re-roll them? Sorry. That is 9 damage.
9 damage. That is
Yeah.
into his stamina points, but 6 damage
It is
into his
the
hit
lowest
points.
I can get, but...
You bring. What are you using? Your axe?
Not my axe, an axe.
An axe. You embed. Where do you hit him? Doesn't have to be
Chest?
target attack. In his chest. It goes directly into him, and he pulls back. He's like, "Ah, shit!" And the other guy looks over, and he's like, and he just yells out. He's like, "Theo, fuck!"
Theo.
Sam, it's your turn. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's Theo's turn.
Theo and this.
You're on deck, though.
Hey, how does range work again?
Your range is going to be your perception
Times the...
times the multiplier it gives you.
Okay. I was like, how is it a 0?
He's got the rifle in his hand, but you've hit him with the axe, Audra.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down into like his waist, and he takes out a knife, and he just tries to stab you as many times as he can, which is going to be 3 times. That is a 14.
Mm-hmm.
You take 3 slashing damage,
Okay.
That's
I guess it's piercing damage. That's above 20.
Yeah.
That's 1 piercing damage.
okay.
And then that is also a dirty 20. And that is 6 slashing, piercing damage.
So 10?
Sorry?
So 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
I definitely remembered all those
I
numbers.
think it was 3, 1, and then... six.
No, he pulls out the knife and is that all into your stamina points?
Yes.
Yeah, you were just dodging out of the way. He's occasionally cutting like some of your cloth, and he's just like, "Shit, get this fucking ghoul off me!" Sam, it's your turn.
I wasn't prepared. I should have been prepared.
And then Jesse, you're on deck.
I never thought I'd see the day where I prefer a system over Fallout. I miss Resident Evil a lot.
Oh
Resident Evil's
Wound
great.
dead.
Yeah.
There was just the stripped down version
Yeah.
of this system.
it's
Yeah,
so
you're not
good.
wrong.
So good.
Thanks, man.
Let's see.
I was like, where does my defense points and my dodge points? I was like, oh.
Wound.
Yeah.
Wound.
Sorry. So, is it like a straight and level path?
It is.
Okay. There's no trees or anything around.
Just those trees that are right there.
Gotcha,
This
gotcha.
this is like a mountainous ridge. It's very rocky up here.
Okay. Is there anything about with prone? Sorry, I should have been prepared and I wasn't.
No, it's okay. I can go to Jesse if you want.
If you don't mind, please.
Yeah, Jesse, you ready?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't have my tape measure, but.
What's this?
You're lucky you're on hexes right now. That those count.
Which I'm like, oh, thank God.
Unless you just want to measure really fast.
17. That's fine. So sorry, sprint is you move how many spaces?
10.
10.
Oh, okay. Then I think Jesse would just sprint behind that rock over there. Okay. And I think that's all I'll do.
That's a good idea.
I can probably make it in 2 sprints.
Yeah, because it's 20 inches.
Yeah. Jesse's just like, I think the adrenaline's starting to wear off on Jesse, and he's like, oh.
Big hurt.
Still bleeding.
Yeah. But he just books it over there and then like slides.
Covers huge.
I have not taken cover technically, but I am trying to break line of sight.
Yeah, I mean, you can still do that for sure.
Great.
Taking cover is more when you're behind something that isn't breaking your full line of sight.
Oh, gotcha.
So like a barrier or something that's kind of in the way, you use the AP to break the line of sight.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Thank you.
You ready, Sam?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're
just
fine.
gonna literally do the
just wasn't
same
sure
exact
if
thing.
You're gonna run where Jesse is?
Yes.
Perfect. Put Sam where Jesse
I
is.
forgot how sprint was, and I was like, yes.
Okay, you both
buddy.
run over there.
Fancy meeting you here, Sam.
You had the smart idea.
Sam, you have both of you have the full view to both of your left of the immediate drop in cliffside, sliding down into the basin and the very prison itself down below, covered in snow, 1,200 feet below you.
You see that thing down there? Just asking.
How do you feel about heights?
Could take or leave them.
I mean, this is really tall. How I gotta see the guy. I hate
Okay. The other one there. Can you move him? Can you count how much AP it is to move to Audra? He'll step in that like fire pit.
He's kind of in between a bunch of spaces.
So just put him in a space. Yeah.
No, there's a space
There you
that
go.
he was on. Yeah, it was just hard to see.
My dumbass was like, it's okay.
5? Okay,
Jacob
put
can
in
just scale up the squares. I was like, it's like a physical map.
You know how many
That's so
times?
TV pilled.
I know.
You know how many times I'd be like, man, I wish I could control F, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Grace, I know how books work. I'm like,
Just a
like,
second.
give me for an
And I was like,
NPC, though.
I
How much was
copy
it
this.
for him to get there? 4?
5, I think.
5?
You know, just my kingdom for independence,
2,
though.
3, 4.
These
Yeah, 5.
appendixes.
He is going to, as he's like running up to you, he fires it with his 10mm pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a crit.
Oh.
Oh shit, he crits. Because he has good luck.
He's good luck. Not for much longer.
Good luck.
Yeah.
My brother in Christ. Oh,
But it's just 10mm pistol, which is the luck, the damage on that crit is not.
Take back what you're about to say.
incredible.
though.
That's a big carrot. Oh, God. Hi.
Mama got me what?
Next time, tell me to get that.
You're good.
Mama got me what?
You take 5 damage.
Okay.
5 ballistic damage. Is that still into your stamina?
Except veggie sticks, and I thought it was veggie fries.
That
That's
that
what
reduces me to 0, but I do not take hit point damage.
Okay, so your
Nice.
stamina's just out.
Yeah.
Dodging.
Cool. Yeah, you just dodge out of that one, but you are now surrounded as both of them look down over you. He's like, "Ugh!" And the other guy comes over as he's aiming his gun at you, taking out his machete, and he says, "I knew we should have just fucking killed you." Wendy.
Windy.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do damage yet,
You're fine.
but I'm gonna
looks
get
exact.
there.
It's a
Yeah.
setup
Yeah.
turn.
I'm gonna get here.
Do you sprint?
Yeah, twice. She'll say boo.
Boo.
She takes out her shotgun.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
That guy's
So I'm just
And
imagining your art when you're sliding.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool.
shoot his butt. Absolutely.
And
Shoot his butt
then
cheek off.
she's gonna recycle.
Okay. You say that, and he's like behind you. He kind of tactfully turns to look at you, but he's also like, oh shit. He's like, they're all armed. Big bid.
Yeah, they're very good carrots.
Because they're engaged, if I roll a net, what happened?
You said engaged.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't say. I mean,
You're not allowed to say engaged. You honestly say calm. You can't say fucking anything.
sorry.
It's the wedding.
That scared me.
There's not going to be one.
No, you're
They're
fine,
going to
you're fine.
Something
die.
happened.
Yes, this is a homebrew rule of mine. If you natural one, oh no, that's D&D. No, you're fine.
What?
Okay.
If you natural, you're fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
That's D&D homebrew rule. I forgot.
So do I have line of sight of the guy who's attacking Audra from behind?
Let's see. Got a Windy kind of in the way, but I think
Is
you're
it that
fine.
guy? Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, she can crouch.
I will try and shoot.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Used to it. I'm like, fuck
Okay.
you.
The second one misses because I think it's a 7.
Okay.
The first one's a 17 plus 3, so it's 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. It's
Windy, a bullet whizzes right by you, and then
3,
they got like,
5,
Oh, they come.
plus
yeah. Oh, thank God.
2, 7.
7 damage to the one that just shot with the one with the pistol. That is into his stamina points. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Audra.
He's going to look at Lewis. Or not Lewis. This is Theo.
Mm-hmm.
Theo, if you give me my stuff, I'll let you live.
Ooh, roll intimidation.
I'm not gonna.
I said I'll let him live. Intimidation's a dirty 20.
Wendy's.
A dirty 20. You say that as you hold your axe dripping with his blood directly in front of him as he just looks at you and he looks over and he doesn't like give it away, but it's enough to scare him to give it away to you, and he looks over at the crates.
But he doesn't say anything?
He just looks at it and then he looks back at you, and then his buddy next to him like they kind of look at one another, and then he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
They seem conflicted.
Yeah. And this guy's the problem then. I'm going to turn and kill him.
Okay.
Finish ham.
That is...
Asked him a question.
Oh, wait, I have a D4. That's an 11.
An 11 hits.
Okay.
At least I think it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! Wait, no,
Huh?
it does not.
Lewis.
He's wearing metal armor. His AC is 12.
Lewis.
Okay.
It just
Wait.
bounces right off his armor.
Ah,
Yeah,
there you go.
it is only 11.
Oh my god, you'll finally get your breastplate.
Okay,
thing.
but 19 hits.
19 does hit.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Could we tell that he was wearing metal?
Yeah, you can
So
clearly
would that
see
be
it.
able to? So mini pretty accurate. So we could
Yes.
kind of gauge an idea of where AC would be.
Yes, I have more of these guys. Their minis are extremely accurate.
Okay.
Yes, like to the point where when you buy these ones, I got to glue which weapons they have on them. So I handpicked all of their weapons and items.
Okay.
So yes, you can totally do that.
Okay.
15 damage.
15 damage. Ooh,
Jesus.
that is all of his stamina points. And that is 2 into his hit points. Right?
Okay.
No, 5 into his hit points.
Damn.
Okay. You slice into him, and he's just like, Theo, you fucking traitor! And he says, no, I'm not! They're just like in the middle of like this argument. Theo, oh shit, you said that to him. He looked at the other guy, then you attacked him.
Uh-huh.
The music too.
Music,
is
yeah.
Really like
He's thinking.
he's thinking hard.
Quick time
I
event.
didn't want to say anything, but I watched him grip his Red Bull for comfort
Yeah.
as he was thinking. Your emotional support Red Bull.
Oh.
He turns and sprints.
Off the cliff. He lands in a snowdrift and
He gets closer to me.
Paste.
Is it my items if it makes it to me, like, checkmate, but it's just me going, whoop.
Sam.
hey, he turns into a queen.
He says, I don't know, and he turns around and he starts running, and he's like, you son of a bitch! They'll kill you!
I actually can't reach that mini.
Oh no, where do you want to go?
Right here. Yes. Excuse me, pardon me, just.
Away from the cliff edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock yourself
We're
out. kid.
gonna do a little shooty.
What are you shooting with?
Pistol.
Oh my god.
Okay, go for it.
Crit.
What'd you get?
18. Crit.
18.
Crit.
Oh.
So, sorry, I do have a -2.
It still crits because
Okay.
it's your crit range.
Okay.
It's the result, right?
Yes, it's the die roll.
Yeah.
It's the die roll. Modifier doesn't account for crit
Okay.
range.
1d12.
So it's kind of like Pathfinder in that regard, where like you can roll a 20, but like if the modifier doesn't hit the attack, then it's technically not a hit or a crit. Or whatever.
No, it'll still automatically hit.
Oh, okay.
If you crit, you automatically hit.
He's gonna get help.
Sorry, something.
It's funny to bring up because these guys have a trait. They have the efficient combatant, meaning that when they critically fail, they still get to add their modifier to the one. But
nice.
But while I'm using them in combat, I can't flip over any of your karma caps to gain advantage.
Oh, neat.
They also have rapid reload, so they can take cover, reload, and reload items with less AP.
Jealous.
I guess.
Rapidly it reloads so good.
I guess technically it's only 1d12.
What does the crit
Times
say?
three. It's times 3.
Oh,
I
yeah,
rolled
yeah.
3 without thinking.
And pick your favorite one.
So we'll take that one. Be 21
You pick
damage.
the middle result.
So 110.
Wait,
or
what
7.
did you do?
I
Sorry.
rolled 3d12, as opposed to times 3.
Oh, got it. Okay, and then you picked the middle. I see what you.
Yes.
I understand. Yeah, go ahead.
21 damage.
21 damage. What is this? What is this with?
Plasma pistol.
He goes, Theo, you fucking traitor! They'll kill you! And his head turns into green goo as a hole melts through the front of it. And he literally just has like a circular like indent out of like the front of his skull, and he falls to his knees and falls to the ground.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Guess he's right.
Goodbye, Lewis.
Jesse.
sprint.
No.
Oh!
Yep.
So
Jesse's getting real comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Bleeding over
how
all
much
over the
AP
snow.
does it add again? It's
Masking the
8.
urge to bleed out in this.
Yeah.
Is it 8?
we talked about that. We're like,
Huh?
that's
Is it
Jesse.
8?
Yes.
Do you want me to look it up for you?
Sorry, yes. if
No,
you
I
don't
can.
mind.
I have the.
I should have it written down, but I don't have my stuff.
with 3.
You immediately gain 8,
Thank you.
and then 6, and then 4.
That should make me able to reach right over here, and then duck, take cover.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh.
Wendy.
You skipped me.
No, yeah, it's just.
Jesse.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So I don't really know how this will translate AP wise, but I think what Jesse's gonna do is he's actually gonna
I think you're.
he's gonna peek over the cliff edge and he's gonna take out that scope that he got from the prison.
Okay.
And he's gonna look down at the prison and see if he can see the hefty.
You don't see it. It's very easy to look around and see where its trail is, and everywhere you guys have been, it is not there.
Is it? Can I see like its tracks like coming up the like? I'm like looking down at the prison to see if I can see the hefty.
Yeah.
I don't see it down.
You don't see it, and you also don't see a direct path that leads from the prison itself up to where you currently are.
Okay. Well, that's concerning to Jesse. But then he's gonna like peek around and then like look through the scope at Theo.
Okay.
And just kind of watch him where he's going.
Sorry, doing a perception check is 3 AP. So,
So
I'm just saying you spent 3 to do that.
Well, I took out the scope.
3.
3 AP.
Then 6 to look.
I have I recycled 2, so I'm at 14
Okay.
right now. So I have enough to do all these things.
And then you just want to watch Theo.
I just kind of want to keep an eye on him as he goes.
He is running.
Okay. Any discernible direction? Like, can I see anything in the distance to where, like, where
No,
he's
you just see
running to?
mountain ridge.
Okay, so I don't know. Can I attempt to roll some sort of check to determine if he's fleeing out of fear, if he's fleeing
Yeah,
to
you can-
somewhere strategic?
You can roll just a perception check.
Can you still eat him?
12.
He's primarily fleeing out of fear. You don't think he even really knows where he's going.
Okay. Not the first time I've seen men running scared. And I think Jesse will just lean up against the thing and just shout out to everyone. Hey, folks, I don't see the hefty down there. Do with that information what you will. I don't think we should stick around here for very long.
Windy.
Oh, and if the coast is clear, I guess I'll use my, 5 remaining AP to start moving towards the group.
Okay,
so
sounds good.
Move me 5 spaces. Thanks. Maybe someone nice step is in there.
You're like running up behind him.
Oh my god.
You're like running up next to him.
And then
He's like, hey! I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
I don't know if I trust you, guy.
Bye,
God.
Theo.
That's a 15.
You hit. Roll damage.
That's me a crit because he's within 5 feet.
Uh huh.
Bye.
Bye, Theo. Bye,
Yeah.
Theo.
Bye, Theo.
2, 3. I think it's.
Mm. Theo.
Is she on all fours?
Theo.
She's on all fours, and then she stands up. She's like,
Yeah.
If she doesn't blast him off the cliff.
No. That's all right.
bye,
I
Theo.
I counted. I can only push him 15 feet, which is.
Hey,
Oh, it's
No.
like
Hey,
just
doesn't
out
he have
of
my gas
range.
mask?
He's not gonna die yet.
Just don't shoot him down the
Yeah, shoot him in his legs.
It's 4d10, so
that's what she said. Though she was counting.
Okay.
Oh.
12,
Well, then shoot his
20,
neck. off.
25.
Where do you shoot him?
Where his head, his body.
His body.
Like his body?
No,
Okay.
because she's used to just using
Yeah, you're like running next to him, and as he's running, he turns towards you, and you're like, I don't know if I trust that. And he says, you won't, and this blast goes into his torso, and he like grabs on, onto his torso, falls to the ground, and then you watch as he looks down, and his legs are partially separated from his torso, and he just dies.
Yeah. Before he goes, she goes, "Did you take my Walkman?"
Oh my god.
He says, Ravi took it, and then he dies.
I'll get him next.
Can you imagine?
You guys are out of combat.
The last thing you hear.
Take
Did you
my
take my Walkman? Fucking Terminator.
Box.
The box.
Box. Open.
Boxes.
Make your way over.
Yeah.
You guys open the
Open.
boxes.
Box
My stuff.
My stuff.
stuff.
And within,
Stuff.
you see, as soon as you open it, darling, your axe. What does it look like,
Person
Spencer?
in there.
I just think it's a really worn axe.
Yeah, it's the axe in your
Nothing
art,
special.
right?
Yeah.
Does it have anything inscribed? Nothing?
Nothing.
Noted.
Perfectly worn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fits right in your hands.
Do not, Pepper, do not react to that.
You find your armor, your clothing. This is insulated, multi-layered armor.
Look at you, built for this
Look at
weather.
me. Look at me.
You also find your combat knife.
Combat knife. Okay.
One's kind of like your hunting knife.
Yeah.
Inside, you also find a bunch of other clothing as well. Jesse, you find your insulated cloth armor.
Oh, nice.
Sam, you find your insulated cloth armor. Wendy, you find your insulated metal armor. And effectively, you guys have the apparel that you're wearing in your art now.
Yippee!
It is all insulated. Your characters were prepared for the cold.
Where's my gas mask? It's not this fucker?
You have your gas mask.
Yeah,
No.
he has to like...
No. They both had gas masks on. Yours is different. You find your
Yeah.
gas mask.
I'll take one of the gas masks from the dead guy.
You take it.
God rest your soul.
Yeah, a portion of his head is gone, so you can't see this eye because it melted from the plasma. Oh, the gas.
Oh.
That gas mask actually has a hole in it.
Well, I'll take that guy's gas
Yeah.
mask.
You can take that guy's gas mask for sure.
Sorry.
That's okay. It was a good
Is it
spot.
rank 1 or rank 2?
You take it. You unfortunately, when you take it off, you see his face. His eyes are still open. He's like this 22, 23-year-old Asian man.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
I asked if the armor is rank 1 or rank 2.
Just rank 1.
Okay.
So it still does remove an AP, but yeah. Then you also find when do you find your lever action shotgun? this is a dungeon master assuming here, game master. What am I dungeon master? I have to eat a hot wing now.
Where dungeon?
You find a stim pack. Nobody can really determine whose it is. It might be Jesse's. We don't know. There's a stim pack in there.
I have one on my art, so
Yeah.
it might be mine.
I hold it up. I'm like, it says Jesse on it.
Yeah, I label all of my stim packs. Hey,
Big band.
I won't deny a stim pack.
Sam
right
has
about now,
multiple
actually.
Sharpies and he's like...
Within, as well, is your sniper rifle.
Oh.
As well.
As well, a second brain.
As well as your 9mm submachine gun.
Oh.
Goddamn walking armor over here.
Looks like they took all the ammo, though.
Oh,
Damn, so if I put armor on it, it'll degrade.
Man. You've been nerfed.
And then finally, in the last crate, towards the bottom, is your 45 auto pistol, Jesse.
Seriously? Oh my god.
What does your pistol look like?
It's a M1911 Browning pistol, also known as a 45, Colt 45. And I think I don't have the know-how to necessarily describe what's been done to it, but it has very clearly been customized, like custom plating, custom grips, some refined sights, nothing over the top, but inscribed kind of like very finely, almost like calligraphy etched into the side of it is the word Psalm 27 verse 1. And I think Jesse looks at it and he reaches out like a trembling hand and picks it up. He smiles and says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?"
It feels natural in your hand. It's like greeting someone you haven't seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It feels less like picking up just a weapon and more like this tool that's been built specifically for you.
Yeah. He'll check.
There's a couple scuff marks on it. It's got a level of decay.
Mm. He'll check.
So does Darling.
He'll check the chamber and the magazine.
It is empty of bullets currently, but you do find scattered about 10 45 rounds.
Oh, hey, sweet.
Big Band. You also find that your weapons are loaded. As you look in them, the sniper rifle does have, I think, 357s in it. It has a full round, and the 9mm has a full magazine as well.
Okay.
Any other earthly possessions any of you potentially had before being caught by these mercenaries and thrown to this prison is unfortunately gone.
Does Jesse find his wedding band?
It's not in the crate. It's not near the gun. And you're looking around, and there's a moment where it's gone. And then you feel it in your jacket pocket.
It was there the whole time. What have I got in my pocket? And I think it's that moment where he feels it and he's just like, you bastard. Sorry. He just keeps it there.
Okay. You guys get 500 XP.
Oh.
Sorry.
This is also the, we're narratively sort of in between this little thing here. If there's something somebody's like, hey, is my thing that was really important to me that I really want here right now, just let me know, because I did my best.
Oh, great.
All right, cool, great.
I mean, Audra may have had a
where's my
map.
stash of 20
Where's
rations?
Ooh, they took it. Ooh,
No,
they took it.
You're telling me they ate my food?
What about my
need
dirty
steak dinner.
water?
Yeah, where are my
Where's my
20 TV
Rataways?
dinners?
No, actually, thank you.
I had Hungry
In the
Man.
last crate, there are 2 Rataways.
Oh.
We're safe! We're safe, Sam!
Wait, is there only clear one?
I think Audra probably had a journal. and like, but
That's it's like in your
like it's
clothing.
in my
Wait,
pocket
no,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
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 Can I have a guitar?
That's
Yo, okay, yeah, you can have a
That's
guitar.
awesome.
Yeah. What kind of guitar is it? Acoustic guitar? Is it banjo? Is it electric
Yeah.
guitar? Is it
I'm-
acoustic guitar?
I am disappointed that you picked that first. That's a good idea.
Okay, so first you can't find it, and then it's behind the tree back there.
Oh, he was playing it.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
That's awesome.
Sorry, I had a rataways. There we go. Is it only one level?
So, I'll explain. It's kind of weird. You kind of have to. It takes a while to work.
how much loads a guitar, you think?
There's a guitar sword in the game. You can just use that.
Oh, the ski sword.
We gotta find skis.
So soon. Soon.
Okay, let's
Two
see
levels. Okay, that's all that matters. Because I have 2 levels of radiation.
here. Yes.
So it's gonna be like, Jesse, I'm sorry to do this to you.
It's okay,
I'm taking
Sam.
these.
It's all right.
With your fuck ton HP.
Not right now.
Well, not right now. We'll take you a little hunk shoe.
That hefty almost sent me to meet the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
No, I see that it's 15 minutes.
karma.
Yeah,
At the end of
it's-
the hour.
Yes. So it's you have to spend 15 minutes to use it, and then at the end of the hour, you remove 2 levels of radiation, but you gain 1 level of thirst.
Anybody want to melt some snow water?
Do you have to hang it up like an IV drip?
Yes. That's why you. Yes, you
Why
have to
it
hold
takes-
it up, and you have to wait. It's 15 minutes of that, and then
Yeah.
it like slowly works, and then you're good. It's not really supposed to be used like while you're in an irradiated area. You can't just be like, I'm good, I'm immune.
Really funny to think about somebody just holding it for you as
Yeah.
you're walking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's kind of how they work in the video games. Is that it's just an item that you push use on, and you're like, oh, my radiation's healed, and I'm like, not in this system.
No.
Okay, but now that I think about it,
Yeah.
you could have the ghoul hold up the bag
Hey,
as you walk
that's why.
through
That's why this has
irradiation.
crafting. That's why this has. We have a crafting system. You want to make that, you can make it. I don't care.
Hold it for you as
Yeah.
it drips
Did
through.
you give us points for our combat with the hefty?
thing to walk with.
Yes, it was all combined.
Yeah, you need to make a collapsible.
It was
pole
not
for
only
it.
the combat with the hefty, but also getting out of the prison and then also defeating those 2
I
guys.
demand more XP. I'm kidding.
You demand?
No.
I demand. I can make demand.
I
There was something I was gonna
implore
say,
you.
because you were talking about the Rataway thing, and there was something I was. Can everybody roll a survival check?
What for?
Somebody mentioned
A
something.
wild
I wanna
rabbit.
See how
Fucking another bear.
knowledgeable about your character.
TN.
Less than that.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
It makes sense.
you.
18.
18.
Hang on.
12.
Okay.
Can I?
TN.
You.
Is this before or after the Rataway?
Before.
God, Lord.
Sorry, I've done it
They
yet.
did it out for you today.
Yeah, I was really generous during Resident Evil, and no.
Yeah.
I didn't even play
I
Resident
know.
Evil.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm sorry.
not fair.
I'm so sorry, Grace.
I had
You, have to,
so
you
much
should blame.
stuff.
You should blame Mia.
Yeah,
you should blame
I-
Mia and Emma.
I couldn't gain the system.
I want tactile inventory.
Emma did
Soon.
die.
Next
That's
game,
true. That is
hopefully.
true. Sorry, Emma.
Sorry, but I'm also just like trying to math 6, 9, 3 minus 2 is 7.
Okay.
That's
So
my
this is actually perfect. It's weirdly super in character. Sam goes, all right, let's just like melt some snow. It should be good. Big Ben, you're like, yeah.
Oh, no,
and
snow,
the
yeah.
3 of you, you can do that. It will be considered dirty water. All of the snow that comes from the sky, it's irradiated. So you will gain levels of irradiated for drinking dirty water. Not. But you can. There is a way to purify it.
You
That's not-
pee in it.
That's not gonna help you.
I'm sorry, you're telling me it's snow on the ground?
Yellow
Yeah.
snow?
Came from the sky, from the water. 'Cause that's
California wasn't
irradiated.
that way. God,
Do you want a diagram of the water cycle?
that's what I'm saying. Where I was from, the water's decent.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
Unless you're real desperate.
Not from Hanford. It's not.
I mean, I love dirty
Stinks.
water.
Yeah, Hanford water's gross.
No, there's definitely some wells. There's totally places in California that have clean water.
Yeah.
Sorry. DM moment. I was just making sure Grace didn't feel like she was saying
No,
something.
but it was also
I
like
just wanna make
where,
sure.
where I
That was a windy thing, not an
I
actual.
know, but I'm
You guys
also
are great.
saying where he would have been located too. I see it as
Yeah.
sequoias.
No, yeah.
Oh,
no, it makes
sure.
sense.
So, what? Your guitar broken? Strings need to be tuned?
Big load.
No. Well, that too. But
Big load. Whoa.
I just was using the wrong modifier to shoot the gun the entire time.
It's all
It's
right.
okay.
Sorry.
I feel
Don't
it, my
we all?
dude.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are out of the tutorial area now.
Well, thank God.
Oh
'cause
no. Oh dear.
Jacob, question real
okay,
quick.
well-
Is Darling just a fire axe?
No, Darling is a special item. I'm going to send it to
I
you.
was going to say, I thought you made a card for
I
it.
did.
But
Darling
I
is
was,
a
I was
modified.
expecting to be handed a card.
I
for
thought
it.
I made a 45 auto of Jesse's gun, but maybe I didn't.
All good. I have my
well-
own right here.
How do we get clean water then?
Load 6.
If we can't just
I mean, you gotta have a filtration system, right?
Mhm.
Maybe just dump some charcoal in it,
Or
pee
access
in
to
it.
a clean well.
why
No,
Or
can't
that
we
just-
doesn't.
see it?
Or just give in.
The ghost of Alabaster.
I like my nose.
He's here with us.
She has hers. For now.
But I'm pretty sure her pee is gonna glow green.
Hey, you don't know that.
Can we please
Well,
stop?
If you keep on bringing up that you want to pee.
Can we please stop pondering about Bright Eyes' pee?
Thanks, I appreciate that.
I'm not pondering about it. She just keeps
Well,
bringing
you keep
it up.
talking about it. Let me remind everybody that I did not see the hefty down there. So there is a chance that thing is trying to follow us up the mountain.
You guys also have about 2 hours before that storm comes in, by Audra's calculation.
Can I see where we're at now that we're up here?
Yes, you can. You are able to look. You're a special boy,
I am a special
Audra.
boy.
That's
You
good.
have traveled around here a lot.
I have.
You know a lot of the
Oh, thank
the
Yeah, oh,
landmarks.
native.
So
Ranger.
there is a nearby peak that you can see. It's taller than this one, and it is slightly to the west. You know that's Glacier Peak.
Okay.
It's a mountain, so that allows you to put yourself where you know where you are. You figure out that you are in the North Cascades between Mount Furnow and Mount Maud.
Okay.
Old world locations. Nobody knows them as that now.
Yeah.
Big mountain.
So you are able to figure. You know where a couple of locations are.
Okay.
To the east is an enormous lake that is longer than it is
Let
wide.
me write this down.
10 Mile Lake.
Big lake.
So it's like
10 Mile Lake.
it's like a long, thin lake.
To the
You know,
east.
to the east. Yes.
Oh.
To the north, or sorry, the closest main road that you are aware of that is from the pre-war that some travelers and merchants use is probably south. You would guess about 25 miles away. You would think it would be like 14 hours of travel to get there. Much closer though, you think about 4 miles away. To the north is a pre-war copper mine that was turned into a vacation campsite called Holden Village. That's the old world term. It's also a real thing. But now it's just known as Copper Falls. You've known some people to use that as like a place to rest. You've also known some bandit gangs to hang out there. Sometimes people come in and clear it out. Sometimes filled with ghouls. It's just this this pre-war location that serves as a point of interest.
Who had
for
it the last
apocalypse.
time I was there?
You
Ghouls,
think
bandits?
you haven't been there in about 3 years, and you think it was like some raiders.
Raiders. Okay.
You don't know what affiliation they had or what they could have where they could have been from. They were just people looking for a place to hold up.
Do I know the lake's name?
1 second, I'm
I think I know the
opening.
one you're talking
Let me
about,
open
but-
Google Earth.
Okay.
Well, what do you think?
I think he's talking about what's it fucking called? Lake Chelan? Chelan? Shalom?
Maybe not. That.
Shamalama Ding Dong?
Yeah,
I
there you
don't
go.
know.
There you go.
Yeah, Jack is right. Lake Chelan. Sorry, any native Washingtonians.
How is it pronounced, I wonder?
And then final question. What is the nearest spot that I know of that's like,
Oh, that?
yeah.
So
Chelan.
then you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You're the closest one is probably 10 miles to the south.
10 miles to the south.
Yeah. Or wait, no, hang on. Let me look at my map.
All good.
10 miles to the south, and then across the lake.
Okay.
You're unfortunately on the wrong side of the river.
Damn it.
Dang it. Stuck my head now. Lived down in a van by the river. Well,
Okay.
Where to now? Since
You just guys see Audra once again just looking around.
Okay, we have some spots.
Uh-huh.
You said like a main road is to the south?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like 14 hours away. It's going to be a long trek through the mountains as well.
Okay.
In the middle of a storm.
In the middle of a storm. The closest thing to us is a pre-war copper mine.
Cool. I mean, sounds...
Better
we
than a
could-
pre-war prison.
Yeah.
Which direction is that?
Oh, I forgot to write that down. What was it?
It's to the north, 4 miles away. I should say the
4
vacation
miles.
spot is not in the mines. The mine existed, and then nearby people made like a fun vacation spot that has like nice houses to hang out in.
But
So it's not like a mine. It's like there was a mine, but then there's
And
all
then
these
they-
buildings here. It's not a town. It's like a getaway.
Oh,
So it's
so
like a
Call it a
retreat.
mine.
It's like a
Like a-
retreat.
okay.
Yes,
I was thinking Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Same.
it's almost like a ski resort. It's like a ski resort.
That's
with no
not what I said. I
No,
said
you have
ski
to go.
sword.
ski. So-
We have to go.
It's happening.
We have to go.
All right. Let's go to the ski sword then.
I mean, sounds like the closest place with all going on.
Yeah, maybe we can find some shelter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 4 miles.
I'll do my best to trek in my condition, but
It's going to take you guys about 4 hours of travel to get there.
and it's 2 until the storm hits.
Yeah, so you're going to be traveling about 2 hours through a storm.
Okay.
The fucking thing right behind you with the
The communism.
Communism?
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like right over your shoulder.
Oh, it's like the
Dead
it's like
ice.
the what's it called? The Insidious.
Yeah, the
And it's
demon
like-
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
with Demon
just noticed
Rider.
it, just like, oh, geez, it's staring right at me.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody took any of it, but you guys recover up to half your maximum stamina points. Oh, Jesse, definitely.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
And then
Did we rest? Is this kind of as a rest?
it was
for
a
little
small
bit?
rest that you guys took.
okay.
Also, are we using the rat away or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Okay, so you spend 15 minutes using the rat away.
So I
During
get-
that 15 minutes, you guys can get half your stamina back.
Sorry, did you say one of these guys had a 10mm pistol?
That's what it does to
I
your
would,
body.
I would take the ammo.
Do you
not
have
feel thirsty.
12 rounds.
Oh, money.
You said half back?
It's not slurping up my blood.
It is.
Up to your maximum.
All the hydration.
Half up to your maximum.
I don't want to stand by you.
Half your maximum, sorry.
Yeah. Does anyone care if I cut these guys up?
Can they just maybe turn around?
You want
I
to?
don't
You
know,
want
I-
to turn around?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
you can do it. I just don't want to watch.
You don't have to. I wasn't gonna make you watch.
I,
Okay.
I could be drag him over here. If you want. Okay.
Jesse says, I do have some objections, but considering you saved my life earlier, I don't know, it's between you and the Lord. It's none of my business.
I just don't look, I guess.
I'm not gonna. It'll make me sick. Sicker than I already feel.
I know, Pa maybe
Pa made you do what?
skin stuff.
Yeah? Like human stuff?
No, animal
I'm
stuff.
gonna cut up
It's
Lewis
still-
and Theo.
How much of Lewis and Theo do you take?
How much is there?
Well,
How fat was Theo?
you ever seen a guy before?
Okay, but like,
You know,
okay,
kidneys, liver, fava beans. You know, the
Yeah.
whole fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Colton guy?
Nice wine.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
That's a lot of guys.
That's a lot of guys.
They're average guys. Like, you can take a whole guy. That's a lot
No,
of
not a
load.
whole guy.
Okay.
She's going,
I'm more.
Come on, Spencer. What does Audra take from these guys?
I don't know. Like probably their thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So each thigh is going to be 10 load.
10. God damn, you guys are. Damn, Theo, you got some thighs, guys.
they were running.
Ah.
You saw him? He
It's
ran.
Like the bisection of the body's like a body with like a normal amount of fat versus like an obese person. And it's like somebody said like, can you just imagine what that big boy would sound like when you throw him on the griddle? That's Audra. Yes.
Unfortunately, we have 4 hours before Audra can experience that. We have to get to the resort first before we can.
So
grill.
Sorry, start grilling him up.
Wendy comes up next to you and she goes, I heard that the breast meat's leaner and better for your, like,
Better for you?
yeah.
Do you want it?
No.
I could cut them up for you.
I was just
You're a
helping with
breast
your
person.
health.
Oh, I think I'm all right.
Okay. Carry on.
I'll take 4.
Fourth. Yeah, I'll take 4
Carry on.
thighs.
Carry on. Yeah,
What you will.
she isn't squeamish. She'll help you, like, package it, too.
Oh, thank
But,
you.
yeah.
The next guy comes up here and the guard shift will be like, what in the fuck happened?
guy melted
killed.
through and then eviscerated.
Like a meat taken.
Why'd they leave the ankles?
I quit.
Their meat's taken?
Only took the thighs.
Only
One thing that I think Audra has you do is you do have to take out some of the shell from your gun out of one of the legs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the shrapnel.
Yeah,
It gets everywhere sometimes.
it does.
Okay.
Does Theo still have his eyes open?
I don't think Jesse closed them.
That's a horrible.
Oh, Jesse would have.
Okay, Jesse closed them.
Okay.
They're
I
open
didn't
again.
even think about
Audra
that.
opens them, closes them.
Yeah. Look what you done.
You're like, oh, the eyelids are a delicacy.
You're like this. You're like this. You're like.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Shrek. We make some jam.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's a job breaker.
Okay.
Was it the lizard? Emma's lizard. Like the eyes.
It's a shabriri grave.
Breaking it up.
This is super great. Skylar, if you're listening.
Yo, Skylar, let's talk about Lancer.
Ooh, are we grossing out Emma? Is that what's happening?
No.
No, we're talking. It was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is like the lizard.
She-
What a
she
horror
did laugh.
story.
I probably
A
could.
little.
Right now.
No, don't.
You
don't
take
do
his
that.
thigh and you crack his bone.
Suze.
It's like.
Don't cry. I don't know.
No, don't be mean to Emma.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh my god.
Huh?
Guys, calm down.
The bone.
The eyeballs.
The penis.
Confidently. The penis.
We just talked about this recently too.
We're back. Yeah, I'm thinking we're back.
I'm
Is
thinking
it-
we're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Emma, is it your heart, Emma?
Ooh, yeah.
Heart.
Heart's scary to think about. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Sorry.
It doesn't even look
Yeah,
like a
that's
goddamn
fine.
heart.
The whole
What's wrong
cardiovascular
with it?
system. The chest.
That's right, because you were
area.
squeamish about getting a chest tattoo. That's where it was coming from. It was like, where do I have this from? What
All
is
right,
going
fellas.
on?
Where are we going?
I guess to the ski sword resort.
Yeah.
where we were
Yeah.
with
Holden
Copper
Falls.
Paradise
Yeah. Until dawn.
They
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gotta get.
Oh.
We gotta get there.
I've been eating guys
Kill all of you.
That's cool.
Shit.
Okay.
You've
Is the ski
missed
sword of
playing
Paw
with
Zero
us.
thing? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole campaign I really wanted one.
Okay.
And I'll give you all your little spoilers for the 40 episode. No.
No, it never happened.
What?
We never found a ski resort in
Yeah.
California.
Ah,
did.
shoot.
We did go to
Did
ski
you guys stop in
resort.
Colorado at one point? Like,
Yeah,
We
well,
didn't-
yeah, you
but we
did.
didn't
but
find it.
we did
didn't
go to those
find 'em.
portal
Anyway,
monsters.
anyway.
right?
You guys start traveling to the north. You find a way down kind of around this ridge, and you're able to... You guys are walking mainly along like the side ridge of like this mountain, moving towards the storm as it gets closer. A couple of hours pass. There's one point, an hour pass where you get around like this main mountain. You look down, you see the prison below you. And there's a point where you continue down the mountain as Audra's leading you. It's the last time that you guys see it. The prison is gone. The Hefty, you have no idea where it is. You guys continue forward along the along this trail that goes down through this into like this forest that is going to open up into this area. You're basically up on this mountain, going down like into a basin where this place will be. It's going to take a couple of hours traveling through it. It's a mostly open area here as you're just scaling down like this like gravel side of like this mountain that eventually transitions into like these foothills with trees, and then the snow starts to really come down. And then the winds start picking up, and it just cuts right through all of you. It is freezing cold. Big Band, you're not suffering from any kind of hypothermia,
No, it's still cold.
but you can feel your joints getting kind of bringing together. The area, the piece that holds your brain. It's like,
Frosted.
well, it can't freeze, but it's starting to frost over. All of you are feeling your joints lock up. You cannot stop shivering as you try to get as much as your coat around you, Jesse. Everybody, as we enter into this next area, go to roll an endurance check for the freezing cold. There is a there is a frequency to this, and the frequency is lessened because you guys are wearing insulated clothing. Also, on Wendy's art, on her shoulders,
Yeah.
she has those little like bunny symbols,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She actually has those, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I do them on her mini.
And they're so cute.
Oh.
I just want to make sure
Wow.
that's like a thing.
That's
No,
crazy.
it is. It is.
Such precision.
That was I wasn't.
Single hair.
I didn't bring that up to say that. I
No.
brought it up to check with you, and I was like, I also did that. But yeah, thanks.
No,
Um,
yeah.
okay.
When I was giving art direction about it, I was like, I would hate it if this bunny stuff was out there.
I love that.
I can't. It was kind of impressive.
Okay.
How? Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
So we had the
Conceal.
right of way, so there's no more -2. What does thirst do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just forgot my own rules. There's just an amount of it just happens. There's no roll accounted to this. Thirst gives you a subtraction minus if you have a level of thirst. It's -1 to all of your rolls.
You trade one for the other.
Yeah.
But now your maximum HP and stamina are okay. Grace just crashes out. She's like, oh!
I'm just like, all these fucking -1s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you.
Do you have any water?
Well,
ski-
the snow, I can't drink the fucking
The
snow.
ski
You
the
can- you
ski
can-
resort
Yeah,
might
we
have
can
water
drink the-
bottles.
We could drink the snow.
Yeah,
but then you
You
get
and I,
a
I
you
think
get
we're
a.
only at like 2 out of 10 levels of irradiated.
But if you drink the
Because
s-
irradiated is different from
but
radiation.
if you drink the snow, don't you just get another level?
EV radiation, which
Oh,
takes
but
up
they're
to 10,
different.
correct?
Isn't
Yeah.
that- am I right? If I drink the dirty water, I just get another irradiated
Pretty
level,
sure you're
not a
right, but let me double
radiation
check.
level?
Let me check. It might be like 1 or 2 irradiated, but let me check. Food and drinks. Food, produce, cooked food,
What do?
drinks.
In that voice.
Dirty water, irradiated. The
Irradiated.
system's flawless. Some foods are entirely safe to eat. When you consume, you gain. Yeah, it's just 1 irradiated level.
Okay.
Then,
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll drink some Wawa.
yeah.
All right, you guys eat some. You guys eat. You guys have some ground
Eat
Wawa.
Some, eat some bear.
Some floor
drink some
Wawa.
Wawa.
Yeah.
There's a campfire. We heat up some
There you go.
water.
Yeah, just eat the snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right next to
Crunchy.
So,
We're good.
You're
Okay, no more minuses. Thank fucking God.
But we don't.
but increase your irradiated level.
Yes, that's fine.
But we're not. But we're not actually rolling anything right now, are we?
No, I'm sorry. There's not a roll associated with the cold. I've
but
got
that-
D&D brain. I'm sorry. I forgot to play my own
you're fine.
fucking
You're
game.
There's no saving throws.
I need
I
to know
withdrew all that
everybody's.
rigmarole.
Very quickly, we're just gonna say your endurance score. 'Cause for you, Big Band,
7.
7,
6.
6,
Or
1.
8.
Okay, so if you have a so we're at severity 2. It's 20 to 11 degrees. If your endurance is equal to 7 or higher, you gain 1 level of hypothermia every 15 minutes you spend in the extreme cold. Otherwise, you're going to gain 2 levels every 15 minutes.
Ooh, okay, we need to find somewhere
think
else
we're
to.
gonna make it.
Yeah, we need to find somewhere else to stay.
It is extremely cold.
What if we carry torches with us?
That would lessen the amount of time.
As someone who's played 7 Days to Die.
That you know what? If you guys carry torches with you and you're able to make them, you'll delay that to about 30 minutes
Some
instead.
trees here.
how cold is everything now?
It's-
and how windy.
It is
Yeah.
very windy. There is a lot of snow blowing around, but you guys do have some tree cover as you guys head into like the foothills where there are like trees. It's going to be hard to try to make like a fire and some torches and to keep them up. It's going to be especially difficult to try to move with it at the same time.
Especially with the wind factor.
Yes, exactly.
And cutting it down to 30 minutes still means that we're going to have to take
It's still a
it
lot.
like 8 times potentially, which will put me at 10 hypothermia.
Yeah, you'll just die.
We gotta find somewhere to.
Can I try to find us somewhere else to?
Which like, just to explain, like in character too, it gets so cold to the point everybody's like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna die."
Yeah.
You want to try to find like some cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someplace closer, right?
Yeah, closer.
Okay. Roll a survival check, Audra.
Can I help?
Yeah, you have advantage. Or wait, that's not how that works. Sorry. What's your bonus to survival?
+6.
So add 3.
I'll still use this.
Might as well. Yeah, we're counting on it.
Ooh, not good. 6, 11.
Okay. You begin to search around near like these hills and like this base and where you currently are.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin to look around, there's no caves around here. There's like nothing. It's just so flat.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, it may just be best to try to get straight there, but you're like, no, you could probably try to find something. And then you look around and you look up and you see a marking on a tree. This marking on this tree is familiar to you, and you don't know why. You guys watch as Audra's like looking around. You guys are freezing, sitting on the ground, teeth chattering. Big man, you're all right.
You're chatting like
I got
solidarity,
spur.
you know?
And you go over and you put your hand on this tree and you kind of rub your finger across it. You've made this indent before.
It's me.
You have like a little stash right here.
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Audra.
Okay. 10.
You don't know why you forgot. There's a part of your mind that you've been here before. You know you have, and you begin to think, and you start to look around, and you recognize this place. You see the beach side. You see the ocean. You see planes flying overhead of you. You see this enormous oil rig off in the distance. You feel a hand on your shoulder. You say, you look over and see this soldier. You know, he's slightly younger than you. His dog tags jangle underneath him as he holds his rifle and looks up at you and just says, "They're boarding now. It's time to go."
Where are we going?
The mission, sir. He points over at the oil rig.
Right. Let's go.
Audra just starts walking.
Follow Audra.
I mean, yeah, he does that thing, doesn't he? I mean, he's got an idea.
Audra, you continue walking forward. Yep.
Can I just see if it makes sense, like the direction he's going in?
You can roll a perception check.
16.
Yeah, you look like he has an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Audra sometimes doesn't know, it just kind of just goes along, just does his thing.
I think it more was like I'm making sure it's not going to lead us immediately like off a cliff.
No.
Sort of thing. You
No.
know?
You guys are more towards the ground now, a little bit flatter level. Audra, you walk forward and this memory fades from you and you look down and you know where you're walking. You know where you're going. You've forgotten something and now you've remembered it. Audra walks for about 5 minutes as you guys follow him until he stands over some snow in between a couple of trees and brushes off the snow underneath him a bit until he reveals a metal trapdoor.
Oh, fuck.
It has a lock on it. Audra takes out a key and opens it. And the trapdoor opens up into this safe house that you have.
Divine providence.
You guys make your way inside. It is this small space, maybe about 20 by...
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh. Well,
That's not divine providence.
yeah, no,
It's about
an
20 by
omen.
30 feet. It's underground. It has sort of like wooden walls. Spencer, why don't you describe it? What does it look like? This is a unique one. Normally yours are above ground. This one is not. This one is one that you like dug out under the ground.
There's probably like little, just like different corners that are like just cozy. I don't think he probably put a lot of time into this one, like actually furnishing it. So
It's probably like a work table.
a work table.
Yeah. There's like supplies to start a
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
like a couple of knives.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lantern.
Probably not any supplies in here though. Just some blankets, like a little bed, and
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys all make your way down into this small safe house. And then
It's small. It'll do.
look over. You just kind of gesture and say that.
It's warmer than up there, so.
Jesse, you look over on the wall and kind of dangling on the wall that only you currently see right now is a couple of dog tags.
I think you would go take a look at him.
Yeah. You look over at them and they have a name on them.
What does it say?
Jason Red.
Huh.
Two D's.
Yeah. Huh.
So,
I think there's also probably like a picture frame of him and like 2 other people. It's like,
I don't think they recognize him.
no.
Who are these people, Audra?
This one's me.
You guys see this, what, late 20s, early 30s? Man, are you in like military uniform? Military uniform, kind of gaunt-ish looking face, not, like normally sort of like gaunt. Doesn't look like a corpse.
Right.
Kind of neatly standing with this woman. And who else?
Really just a guy.
And he says, me and you guys kind of, you put it together. It's strange to see him with a nose.
you blot out the nose.
Yeah.
Oh. So,
Wow.
This is all yours? I mean,
Yeah,
but
there's a bunch of these all up the coast into Canada, Alaska mostly.
Well, you've been busy for the last 200 years, huh?
Yeah. It's easier when the ground's not cold.
Well, I'm grateful.
yeah, okay,
Thank
that
you.
makes sense. I think you kind of.
There's an
pops
actual
down.
house somewhere down the south of here.
Huh.
You've been doing just this, just making places to be?
Hmm. I like to travel.
Sounds kind of lonely.
Well, don't like people much.
Well,
Not
sorry
anymore.
to, be in your space.
You're fine.
I think once we get somewhere less cold, probably respect
California?
That, then, yeah. No,
Can't go back.
it's just too far.
Yeah.
Would rather not go back down.
Canada's nice now.
That's what I heard. That's why I was headed up there. Figured it's better than here. What about all y'all?
I don't know. I slept through the storm, not just this one, but everyone. I think Audra had a long time to be alone. I think I slept through most of it. I'm fortunate in that way.
Yeah.
Big Ben, when you look down at that picture of Audra going by the symbol like on like his arm where he's currently located, it's familiar to you. Not to you, but to someone else.
Yeah.
Maybe a similar battalion, maybe similar orders, same place. It's faded, but it's familiar to you.
That's interesting. Can I begin to play my guitar to try and drown out the storm?
Oh shit, okay. Yeah.
Aw.
That's
Okay.
cool. You start to pluck away at your guitar, and as you play some of these notes and you begin to concentrate and you begin to focus, you see the same place. You're on a beach side. There's the ocean before you. It's as clear as if you were there, as if you've just awoken from the nightmare that you were having, and you're here now. You're sitting on a bench. You have this guitar in your hand. And it's like it's like if the perspective of wherever Audra is taking this picture is almost like off on the side, and there's like the flash of that in the distance,
Yeah.
and you're sitting here. And your eyes wander over. As you look around, you see the oil rig in the distance. And you look around, and you're waiting. And then somebody sits next to you. And you know her, she's familiar. And she says, "How long have you been waiting?"
I guess he'll say, since the sun came over the horizon. Not too long.
Long enough to miss enough. It's a lot. I didn't get to see it. I'm not used to being on this side of the world.
Yeah, it's different. Cold in a different kind of way.
Right? What's your objective?
I don't know, same as yours.
All right, then. She looks at you and she says, "That makes this easy."
Yeah.
And you watch as, like, she kind of just stares through you. And it's like everything pauses. And then it's like you've opened your eyes and you're back in this room.
Yeah.
And you've got the guitar in your hands.
I'll just continue playing. Not in a way that's like performance-y, just kind of ambient.
Yeah.
Just to give kind of a background noise for like conversations.
As you do, it's almost like there's another segment to this. It's strange the way your memory works now. You're still a mind. You still remember things, but it's almost like a tape.
Yeah.
like there's a next piece to this, and you can't parse it. You can't put it together.
Yeah.
But there's something there. There's something she tells you, and it's not there.
Yeah.
You kind of find and move around the notes to try to get around it, as if you were like, not to be all cyberpunk about it, but almost like scrubbing through like a brain dance.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're like kind of moving through it. It's very physical and tangible the way your
Yeah.
memory is now.
I think I'll just pause that and put it on hold for now.
Okay.
I think, Audra, you and I were at one point, maybe someone else's story or a long time ago, part of the same band, I guess. Maybe just different sections. I think you and I played a lot of music together. Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
Good riddance, I guess.
It's still everywhere.
Yeah. Not as loud, though. I guess at times. Maybe not as structured. Not as guided. In control, I guess.
You can walk away now. At least.
That's true. That's true. Whatever Maestro's long did.
Yeah. Brings me some comfort.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I felt when I woke up. I don't know if there's a thing that's opposite than survivor's guilt, but I had that. Felt good to be alive.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Keep living until you feel alive again.
Yeah.
Anyway. Should rest.
If you want to sleep, take a minute. I'll let y'all know when the storm's gone.
Much obliged.
Really kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
Give a little knock.
Yeah, sweet. Go to bed.
Aye.
You too.
Oh, bedtime for you
Of
too.
course. Of course.
The adults have to talk now.
Yeah.
I don't have anything more to say.
Aren't you the youngest one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think she is.
Do I have a hot plate in here?
Yes.
Oh.
Roll it.
I'll put my cat.
I've killed men in towns for a hot plate.
No, this is Audra's luck check. Roll luck, Audra.
Babe.
Come on.
Not good. Oh, no. 8.
Oh,
Nope.
shit.
You got a hot
dude.
plate in some of them, not this one.
It's in that
Just-
fucking house to the south.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Just so you know, the longer you wait to give it, the more feral will become.
Give me the
Give a
hot plate,
hot
buds.
plate.
Did we not have a hot plate back at the prison?
You guys thinking you're like, oh, it's
we
back in the room
forgot
with the
it.
bear. And you're like, fuck.
Oh, we plugged it in, didn't unplug it.
Oh, we're gonna come back. It's
The little
burned
hot
down.
plate.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Hey guys!
I forgot to unplug the hot plate.
The hefty sweating. It's like, no.
There's a single, single scrap of bear fur that we forgot, just sizzling on the hot plate.
Very Final Destination of it.
Oh god.
Hefty's like, my time has come.
All right. Well, with that, you guys all rest, and eventually the storm does pass. You guys, you open up the trap door. The sun's out a little bit. You can see a bit of blue up in the sky.
It's blue.
Snow everywhere, though. It takes a while to get that trapdoor off, and a
Yeah.
bunch of snow kind of comes in, and you're going to have to trek through it, but much warmer outside than it was before.
How long's it been?
3 hours.
Oh,
It's not bad. I'll try and scoot and try and pack it down with my treads a little bit for him.
Easy. You do.
Make a path.
did we rest?
Yeah, you guys, like, short rested, not long rested.
So more
So
stamina
you get your
points?
stamina points, but not your healing rate. And you guys have escaped Coyote Ridge Prison. You have found all of your gear once again. And now it's just trying to survive and find out what the fuck is going on. But that's where we're gonna end tonight's game. That's where we're gonna end it.
Diggity dang.
Well,
I'm thinking we're back.
Yeah.
We're so bad.
I
We're
know.
back.
Yeah.
forgot
Every
about
game
roleplay.
will continue to open up a little more to a couple to new things. It's gonna feel a little barren right now, but
It's okay, I can get my
it'll get
charisma
there.
up further.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
More
We'll get
time.
there,
We gotta
we'll
go
get
kill. How many bats do we have to kill?
Fucking so many bats. We gotta
let me
kill
tell
them.
you. Let me tell you how many bats.
You know where
We're
they're probably
so
bats
close.
in
We're
that fucking
500
copper mine.
XP
300.
away from 5.
300.
300 bats.
So close.
So that means
Pretty close.
if we're 500 away, so 300 is for full.
Yeah.
And
So-
then I fear it's going to be one of those things where like Wendy's going to be dying all the time, and then Wendy's going to be unstoppable.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I should have put you down when I had the chance.
Look, there, I have no doubt. But I feel like Jesse's definitely the person you should be targeting now. He survived the hefty.
He did.
Survived the hefty.
did.
He
That
probably
was-
would have
The Lord
survived the
can't take me
elevator.
there.
Yeah.
That was
I'm not
after
ready.
-3 or -1. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I have the fucking -3. So it's only -1.
I'm very happy I survived that.
You should have. Yes, I would have been pissed. I'm fighting for you.
First game back
Be
and
like-
you're dead.
Yeah,
You're
really.
fucking dead, dude.
I
That
can
would have
talk to you in
sucked.
the other room.
That would have sucked. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining for tonight's game. We'll see you tomorrow for more Spelljammer Red Line.
true.
I'm so excited. I'm very
sorry, what
hyped.
did you say?
Pepper said something earlier, and I'm like,
say we're screwed?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, Pepper,
that's
oh my
anything.
god.
you guys are fucked.
Out of fucking doom, man.
They're all dying.
Hey, someone on Discord asked if it was the finale.
No,
Spelljammer.
no, soon, no, soon.
I was like, final arc. No,
Yeah,
final arc.
Yeah, we paused in the halfway point of the final arc. So
Yeah.
we have maybe 6 episodes
No.
left.
Dropping
I
like a
have 6 more
new
episodes to smooch up my-
opening like
up
an
my
anime.
people.
Fucking.
It's not gonna be last episode. No.
When we finally get to like an NPC in this game, oh man, there's only been things to kill.
We'll be like, wow, a person to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining just the perception of that person. They're just like,
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys next time here on Arcane Arcade. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting us. Prepare your eyeballs, and that's the end of the stream now. Bye bye. Don't wait. Bye. It didn't work.
We're not
Oh,
out.
shoot.
We're not out.
Okay, we're going out now. Bye.